Make sure my audio is on this time because last
Yeah,
time.
no
it was
kidding.
not.
What the heck?
All right, it's working. My audio bars are colored. They're
Let
not
me double
gray.
check.
They're good.
Check
Yeah,
here.
Peter, make sure we're good on YouTube. I'm pretty sure we are. I think my audio works. So last episode I did have to take down off of YouTube because I'm not going to leave it up where just you guys can be heard. And, you know,
We're saying all the important stuff anyway.
you guys were just reading my lips. So, I mean, the whole time. I actually didn't have any audio. So you guys were just really good lip readers. And you did a great job knowing what I was saying. So, you know.
Thumbs up. It's working on YouTube.
Awesome.
Sweet.
All right. So last time you guys were given kind of like a little mission. You had met up with Romelia Haventree and a silver-haired woman named Elia Silverdrake. And you had met your friend Lucifer. I think that was the first time you guys had met him last session. You guys ended up going and being told about the Cheela Flegsteele, who was a cultist who had been captured by dwarves in these mines after trying to steal from these mines. You guys showed up, tripped over some dead bodies, stuff like that, ended up fighting a couple ogres, actually 4 ogres. None of you could read Dwarven. There was a huge sign that had all these exclamation points and everything on it. Do not enter. Earth elemental ahead kind of thing. Like, it will fuck you up in big Dwarven letters. But again, nobody could read it. So you guys went and poked around the little dirt mounds and stuff. Got attacked by the Earth elemental. Pike managed to befriend the Earth elemental as you guys were ambushed from behind by cultists because you guys made so much noise fighting the Earth elemental that these cultists heard you, came and cornered you.
Used land vehicle. There you go.
Yep. Use land vehicle. Exactly. And then Harold from invisible form rolled a nat 1, I think, to attack. Hit the Earth elemental. The Earth elemental then flipped on you guys again. It was chaos, but it was beautiful. And you guys eventually got rid of the cultists and the Earth elemental. You scorched the cultists, I believe, too. So most of their stuff wasn't any good, if I remember correctly. But some of the regular cultist robes, I think, were not the main guy, though. You then proceeded to move throughout the tavern dressed as a cultist, I believe. At least Lucifer was. And I believe Saphira was in animal form as a crocodile or something. Am I correct in assuming that? Were you a crocodile?
Oh, that's right.
I think so.
We're a giant crocodile.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yes. You guys heard some noise of, hey, over here. And then Lucifer went around the corner and took an axe. Well, an axe whizzed by him, which you guys see that axe flying. And I think another axe basically hit him right in the face. Did we ever roll damage for that?
No.
We did not.
No, we didn't.
So it was a hand axe. And that was a massive...
You sure it wasn't like made out of Nerf or something? It just
Yeah, no
bounced her
Nerf.
off it?
I don't Nerf anything. I'll Nerf your weapons, though.
I'll get them wet. I'll be sopping wet Nerf. I'll take that.
7 points of damage to Lucifer's face.
I'm still
Oh,
standing.
not the face, man. Come on, man.
I can fix it later.
And you see 8 dwarves, 6 of which are still holding axes. The 2 in the front are not. And you see in the back a woman in cultist gear who is clearly tied up. And that was where we left off. So actually, that was 2 sessions. We had 2 sessions since we met Lucifer. Because you got to run around Waterdeep and do some fun stuff.
Yeah, 1 star. Very disappointed Waterdeep.
And Pike is not impressed with the lack of water in Waterdeep.
Very.
All right. So with that, here we are. Lucifer, should we roll initiative, you think? Does that make sense? Or do you just want to take more axes? I'm just kidding. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Oh, I don't have my tower. I'll have to go grab that in a minute.
Oh, nice.
Whew.
Uh,
All right.
Oh,
Type
so
it into the
okay.
chat here.
Okay.
Oh, my
I
internet's not
gotta
freaking
remember how to do math.
out. Nice.
There we
nice.
go.
You guys are doing good things over there.
Good Lord.
Wow. Okay, so Saphira is last. Oh no, Peter is last. I thought that was
I was
31.
about to say.
I thought that was 31, not 3 exclamation points. Let me just be clear here. All right, so Lucifer, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna like pull the hood off and like healing word my face because ouch. And as I'm like pulling the hood off, I'm gonna just like mentally command the cloak to change back to its regular glorious self. Just be like, Jack fucking heart. It's not such a great people. Axes to the face. Jesus, you're so rude. And I am gonna get because healing word. 6 hit points back.
There you go, almost all of it. All right, Annabelle, you saw an axe go flying by. You also heard an axe hit Lucifer, and you know he was dressed as a cultist before. Maybe you can see the back of him as he changes out of cultist form. What would you like to do?
So Annabelle last time, knowing how this whole song and dance was going to play out, because she's seen it one too many times, made a little bet with Drukan, like 5 gold coins, says he eats it, you know? That he took an axe to the face.
Should have took some of that action.
So Annabelle, not being surprised in the least, is going to kind of saunter about the corner all stealthy-like and loose an arrow at presumably the cultist that hit Mr. Lucifer, although she's not really too sure which one did because she didn't really see that part of it. But
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Oh, sure. No. That's a natural 20 on the stealth
my
check
God.
there.
Now give me a
it's,
perception check as you look around the corner
what
and loosen
the
it up.
heck?
Can you see in the dark?
No, I cannot, strangely enough.
You're at disadvantage for this too.
Oh, you said, okay, well, that's a 19 for one and then 4 for the other. Okay, so I got a 4
So
on the perception.
when you look around the corner, you can't, there's a little bit of light, but it's like kind of muted. And you can see some shadows of figures near this light. In fact, the light is behind them. And you let your arrow go. Roll to strike at disadvantage.
I'm so sorry, Harold. I don't want this to be this way.
You see Harold's character.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, you do see him. But if you roll a nat
God.
1, you know, his ass might get it.
Okay.
You said a disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I can see they're dwarves, right?
Yeah, if you can see in the dark, you can definitely.
So that's a 16.
Okay.
I will
You strike true a dwarf in the front. Thump.
I will cutting words that attack since I know they're dwarves.
All right.
Okay.
So does that take away
That's
some of the damage then?
No, I'm gonna do it on the attack itself. Just like if I
Okay.
can see that they're dwarves, I will immediately go to try to distract Annabelle from shooting.
So
Oh
as
my
this
God.
arrow is loosed, what do you do, Lucifer?
Just gonna stick my foot out. Oh, I'm just gonna like use my elbow, just nudge the bow up a little bit. And I rolled an 8 with my last bardic inspiration, so the 16 turns into an 8.
All right.
Oh, that's terrible.
So Annabelle, you go to shoot the arrow and you know it's about to hit, and then all of a sudden, as you let go, your bow gets knocked to the side, and the arrow misses by a ton, and just goes ricocheting off the walls down the hall. Drew can. Oh, unless you have other things, Annabelle. Do you have anything?
I mean, I'm just gonna go back around the corner and hide, I guess. Can't really do
Just so much chaos.
Drew can. What would you like to do?
Drukan is going to see Annabelle go around, shoot, and then come back And he's gonna go around ready to fight, and then see it's dwarves, and goes, "Oh shit!" And he's going to yell out, "Sorry, we didn't know that you guys had managed to hold up here." And he's gonna try and persuade them to put their weapons down. We thought you guys were cultists trying to corner, trying to take over the mine. We're sorry.
Okay. Oh, you're damn right. That's how we greet people, with an axe to the face. And then you go and shoot arrows at us. What are you doing over there?
Like I said, we thought you might have been cultists because we had come to take that one, and he points to the cultists behind them, and we got ambushed twice.
How do I not know you are here to rescue her?
Shit, I forgot the thing we were supposed to say to them. I didn't take a note on it.
How do you...
He'll say whatever thing they told us to tell them about the cultists. I did not take a note on
It'd
that.
also help if all the signs weren't in Dwarven. Like, we're supposed
Isn't
to be
there
able to
like
read
a
that?
roll Martin could make for that at least?
I was about to say, I don't want to be that guy, but Martin, didn't you pick intelligence as your dump stat? I seem to.
Yeah, but it's a 10.
Give me a
That
straight
means I
intelligence roll.
graduated high
then.
school.
Drew,
What was that?
give me a straight intelligence roll.
Alrighty. Nat 20!
Ooh.
All right, now give me a persuasion roll.
Alrighty.
I think you're
I'm very good at
charisma,
those.
so.
17.
All right, all of you step out, put your arms down, and we will proceed the same. And the 6 dwarves hold their axes even higher, and the 2 in the front, they kind of start inching forward just to, like, scope you guys out a little closer.
As I don't mind our
just gonna kind of like waddle out and just
What
like,
the hell is that?
Oh, that's our friend who can turn into animals.
It looks like a little bitty dragon.
So this is a crocodile.
Yeah, they've been in mines. They probably have never seen one before.
It looks like a dragon with no wings.
So a
And-
drake, but whatever.
Yeah, but look at it's different than a drake. We've seen drakes.
Yeah, crocodiles are aquatic. So just be happy you don't live near any swamps.
Oh, well, there are some swamps west of here.
They'll probably find some
The
there.
Mere
then.
of Dead Men is to the west. Very dangerous.
Drukan's gonna gesture to Pike to come out and kind of just like make it. Don't be threatening. Don't be threatening.
Pike walks out with his arms down, holding his sword and his shield.
What the hell is that? It looks like an overgrown goblin.
Is somebody
not a
talking to
goblin.
me?
Look at. What are those flat things under his ears?
All right, so have you never seen gills before?
No? What is a gill?
Are you familiar with fish?
Oh, fish, yes. Fish are good.
In simplistic
Pike is
terms,
a
he's,
fish man.
he's a fish man.
Oh, does he taste yummy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Annabelle is gonna walk up to the head dwarf and be like, when your mommy said not to make a silly face or it'll get stuck that way? Well, if you eat too many fish, you'll turn into Pike.
Fish are not a regular thing for us.
Oh, okay. Where are your parents?
What?
Where are your parents, little girl?
They died a long time ago.
That sucks.
Not as much as Drew can, but yeah. Where's your mommy and daddy?
I have no idea. Probably at home somewhere.
And do your parents always let you run around playing with axes, throwing them at people? 'Cause
Yes.
that's not very nice.
We are basically born with an axe in our hand.
You hurt my friend Lucifer though, and
Yeah.
he did nothing wrong.
He came around dressed like one of those. And he points
Don't
back
you
at
ever
the
play
gang.
dress up?
No.
Oh.
That sounds like something
Well.
you would do.
Well, you're wearing fake beards, so you must be playing dress up.
Drukan's gonna back away from Annabelle.
I'm gonna
Nice
stand
try,
here.
kiddo. Nice try.
Drukan's or
This girl's
Annabelle's
provoking.
Annabelle's gonna flinch as Drukan backs away.
Are you afraid of him?
She is, yes.
Yes. And she's gonna like point to like the bruise that's still on her face. Like he did this to me.
You sound like you deserved it.
Oh my!
Young girl like you needs good discipline.
All right.
Annabelle's
I'm
gonna
feeling a little
run back.
conflicted
Before
about,
Annabelle
like,
gets
saving
herself
these
killed.
guys.
Before
Okay,
Annabelle gets herself
So you
killed.
are here to take this off of our hands over here, huh?
Yes, as fast as possible.
I greatly appreciate that. She's already tied up. We just gagged her because she wouldn't shut up when you guys were fighting in here with, I'm assuming, the giant rock elemental. We could hear it back here.
And the cultists that came to rescue her.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, where are those? Are they dead?
They're burned up. We set them on fire. So
Okay. Guys, we gotta dismantle some more of them. Maybe we can take some of their remaining weapons or something. Yeah. So here you go. Just take her, be on your way. We appreciate you taking her off our hands. Thank you. We can now clear out the mine and maybe get some more workers down here. We've lost a few. It's gonna be tough, but yeah, we'll get back to work.
Where did they go?
They were killed.
yeah, those were the bodies we found, Pike, the one you tripped over.
We've been losing many workers over the last couple weeks, mostly to her and her minions. We tried to fight them off as long as we could. We finally did. And then some ogres came with some cultists and we retreated back. And then you guys showed up. So it was, I would say it was a good thing, but it almost was a very bad thing for you guys and us, apparently, because, you know.
Pike, do you want to pick up our cultist and carry her like a sack of potatoes? Or a sack of bad fish?
Okay.
I trust Pike to carry her and defend her if we get attacked on the road back.
So,
Oh, she had one of these too. And he hands this orb over to you, Drukan.
He's going to look at the orb and have no idea what it is. And he's
Yep.
What?
Go
Do I
ahead.
know what it is?
Give me an Arcana check.
Well, that's a nat 1 for a total of 9.
Yeah, you have no idea. I'll let Drukan do it as well, and that's it.
all right.
Because it was handed to
What?
Drukan. I
Oh,
see that
okay,
look,
okay.
Chance.
Oh,
Yeah, Drukan got a 6. He has no idea what
You
this
guys have
orb
no
thing is.
idea. It's just like
I
this.
I don't know how to
Annabelle-
ponder this orb.
Annabelle would like to take a look at it and not make an intelligence check, make a deception check to lie about what the orb does.
I will let you do
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay, 1 minute. I gotta. Where's? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm very good at deception, by the
Oh,
way.
jeez.
Even with a natural 1, that's still a 12. So,
Damn,
So-
that beats my passive insight.
so Annabelle's gonna look at horror at this orb, like, oh my god, how dare you hand that to Drukan? It makes whoever touches it impotent immediately.
Well, he's already got it now. I mean,
And she's just gonna like look up at Drukan and just kind of weep silently. We're like, no Drukan Juniors, and then walk away.
Oh my god.
oi, good luck with that. I don't think that's what it does.
All right, we'll get it checked out when we get back to Waterdeep.
The axe that missed me, was it picked up? Like, did the dwarf move past us to pick up his axe?
No, he did not yet.
Okay. On the way out, I'm taking it with me.
Okay. You're trying to sneakily do it, correct?
Oh no, I'm picking it up and I'm gonna relieve us. Right. This is going to be a souvenir. I'm keeping this.
That's okay. There's plenty where that came from.
Don't need a hand axe. I'm taking it.
They are more than happy to let you walk away with it. In fact, they almost seem happy that you were excited about the axe.
Annabelle's gonna walk up to Lucifer and be like, "Are you okay stealing from children, though?"
Those were what? What children are you talking about? Those are dwarves.
I don't think we're supposed to use that term anymore, but I don't know. They don't have their parents around.
Those are people of the mountains and or hills.
But they're small people, little like children.
So they can fit underground, Annabelle.
Are you saying children deserve to be underground?
No.
All I'm saying is if a child
particularly probably do.
If a child throws something at me, I'm keeping it.
Okay.
That sounds fair. That's a rule in my house too, actually. I totally take things when shit's thrown at me in my house. All right. So we're going to jump ahead a little bit. So unless there's anything else you guys would like to do in this mine, is there anything else at all? Any words to exchange with any of the dwarves or anything?
Annabelle would like to teach them a nursery rhyme about Drukan the Wicked Man.
We'll pretend you did that. They don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Bad. Wait. Drukan is a very ×7 bad man. I got it.
Yeah, that's what was on the sign. Yeah.
I know. All right. So you guys make your way back to Waterdeep. It takes a couple days. Nothing eventful happens. Your camps go fine. Pike does a really good job of not letting the tied up woman run away. And you get back to Waterdeep. When you get back to Waterdeep, you do meet up with Karlan and Remalia and Elia. And you're able to exchange the prisoner with some of their guards. And they tell you that they're going to get her into interrogation immediately, get some information so they can possibly get you guys on to wherever you guys need to go to stop the cult. And in the meantime, they tell you that they have found out exactly where the path at the Karnath Roadhouse leads to, inside of the swamp of the Mere of Dead Men. And once they can tell you how to get to that spot. They'll provide you with a guide that can lead you there. And then from there, you should have pretty much a straight shot to Castle Naerytar. Now, Castle Naerytar, they tell you they know quite a bit about it. They know that it is overrun with lizard folk, bullywugs, and cultists. They also know that Resmir resides there, and he has the Black Dragon Mask. They are hoping that you guys can retrieve the Black Dragon Mask or get some sort of information about where the other dragon's masks are. They've been gathering intel for a while, and they know that the lizard folk in this region hate the bullywugs, but are working with the bullywugs and the cult for some reason. They know that the bullywugs killed the lizard folk leader. And they know that the gate to the castle is always open. It doesn't close, which isn't uncommon. Any of the ruins in the swamps there are pretty much, have fallen into disrepair. Like you couldn't even, loosen them up if you wanted to, kind of thing. So they're kind of just in a as-is status for the most part. They tell you that Castle Naerytar was once built to withstand the swamps. It's got very thick walls, and that it shouldn't be like the other ruins of the area. And they tell you that the dungeons underneath are just overrun with bullywugs and giant frogs. Beyond that, they don't believe there is anything of interest down in the dungeons beneath. So, I mean, if you choose to go there, enter at your own risk, but they don't believe anything they need will be in the dungeons. Some of the other things to look out for in the swamps are trolls, bullywugs, lizard men, giant toads, snakes, and will-o'-wisps. There's even been hydras in the swamps.
So like pretty much nothing. Like it's pretty. There's nothing bad in the swamps. Like
there's also a very large black dragon that is known to travel at great speeds. And his name, what was his name again?
Is it Razarak?
No, it's not. I did think about doing that. No, his name is Vorag Hamanthar. Vorag Hamanthar. I can't even say it.
This is a missed opportunity, dude. I'm just saying.
I know. I thought about it. I really, really did. And maybe Razarak is one of his offspring. One of his many offspring, because he is such a powerful dragon. Or she is such a powerful dragon. Probably has many offspring. And Razarak is just the most impressive of the offspring, probably.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep. So, that is what they know. And like I said, they can give you a Harper agent to take you there as your guide. If there is anything you would like to do while in Waterdeep, you can. If you want to purchase anything at the PHB book cost, go ahead. If you want to sell anything, it's half the PHB book cost.
So can we take a long rest then?
Yes, you have had 2 days travel, so you definitely could. And you can sleep at the inn, the Yawning Portal. Because your rooms are paid for.
Annabelle's gonna, of course, spread the word of Drukan far and wide. This time, adding a sorrowful tale of how he became impotent. And then, yeah, I think that's all she's really gonna do.
Is Annabelle a bard too?
No, but trust me, she's got the stats to back it up. She's basically a bard, actually, but she's an arcane trickster, so she's like less like I guess arcane adept, but her stats are heavily towards charisma. Also, we didn't level up like really at all, right? I'm not going crazy. We're still level 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we level up
No, I don't think we did.
during that time? It's been a while. I'm just saying.
First of all, the more you guys say it's been a long time, I'm less likely to say yes. In fact, last time I think the only reason I said no is because of the badgering of the dungeon master. So,
weren't badger.
Oh yeah, the nagging of the dungeon master was in full effect last time. I remember it, and you guys were starting to creep into that. However, I did roll dice, and did you guys level up?
I'm
Yay.
So go ahead, level up.
Yay.
The thing is, in the book, because of how I've kind of done things, I've jumped ahead, and now I'm pulling stuff from the previous chapters. So it kind of jumps around level-wise, too. So technically, you wouldn't have leveled up for Castle Naerytar. But I am allowing it. I shall allow it. I sent you maps that are unlabeled of the different levels of Castle Naerytar, so you guys have access to that. So you can at least kind of see what you've explored and haven't, and if you want to come up with a tactics or strategy before you enter kind of thing, you can do all that too. And actually, let's just say you've been given these maps of the castle and what they know about it. So you do all have a single set between all of you to look at. Everyone's level 8 now, Pike.
Oh, that was easy. Let me get up and leave again. Level-
It was brought to my attention that I don't let you guys level up enough, apparently.
Is that it?
I mean, it's been brought to my attention for like 4 sessions straight.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Let me know when you guys are all leveled up. And I will send us to a quick break just because they don't want to see us just level up. So we will be back.
I was
in
about
just a
to
moment.
say, yeah, why don't we just do the break now? build it into her flowy dress, like underneath the flowy dress part.
Okay.
We roll for HP, right?
If you want to roll, or you can take the average. It's your call. All right, we are live again. So, all right. All right, so your guide shows up. It's a young, probably like appearing to be like a 16 or 17-year-old boy. He's got like a backpack. Looks like he's ready to go on a big hike. And he does look like he has some torches. He is an elf, but he looks fairly young. He's probably not young, being an elf, but he looks like it. Well equipped for travel. He does have what looks like a rapier on his side. And he does have a shield as well on his back. So a smaller shield. So, you know, if something ever happens to him, you guys can always pillage him for his gear. You know, and now you know what he has. All right. So with that, he's like, all right, guys, let's go. I hope you guys got a good breakfast. I'm ready to get on the road. We're going to go to this spot where we're going. And he starts whispering, this is where the tunnel from the roadhouse leads. It's going to be in the middle of a swamp. It's going to be kind of sketchy to get there, but luckily it's close to the edge of the swamp. So we should be able to get there pretty easy. From what I've been told from other scouts is that from there on, there should be a blazed path straight to Castle Naerytar where things have been burnt to the ground. So you should be able to just take that path straight there. It's not safe by any means from that point on, but it is probably safer than trying to travel, you know, without the path forged ahead. So with that, let's go. Somebody want to lead with me? Someone want to come up with me?
Annabelle's gonna volunteer. Like, yes, my hero.
I was, yeah, that's fine. You can come with. Why are we bringing a kid? This seems so dangerous.
I'm a young lady.
Yup.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Yeah,
You know
you haven't
what?
seen how many people she's killed.
You definitely don't want to get on her bad side.
That is a really good point that
Mhm.
Drew Can makes.
Yeah, but she might not have to kill people.
Yeah, she's killed a lot of people.
But she might not have to. There's things out there that will basically swallow her whole.
She's very good at killing things even when she's inside them.
What the heck?
If you guys will vouch for her, I am not responsible for her death. I just want to put that out there.
It's so
She
sweet
and-
that you care.
She
Yeah.
and Saphira are our best eyes. So I don't know if Saphira wants to go up front with you, but I'd actually prefer one of them's in the back and one of them's up front with you.
Okay. Well, whatever you guys want is your order. I mean, I'll get you to where we need to go, I suppose. But yeah, okay.
You want me at the front?
One of you should be at the front, one of you should be at the back, is my opinion.
I'll be at the front with the
Works for
handsome
me.
elf.
You know what? Best of luck to you with that.
Thanks. Now, little girl, when we get to the swamps, it is imperative that you are very quiet.
You clearly do not know Annabelle. She is the sneakiest little murder machine you will ever meet.
I hope you are correct.
Let me tell you about Drew Can, the wicked man.
Yeah, let's not, and let's continue on with our adventure.
All right. So he begins to lead you guys towards the swamps. I'm sure the stories of Drukan, the wicked abuser man, animal abuser, all that stuff come out on the travel to the swamps. You guys get up towards there. It's like beyond a day to get to the Mere of Dead Men. And on the way there, he explains to you guys that the Mirror of Dead Men is 100 by 30 mile swamp. He tells you guys what is believed to be about the Mirror of Dead Men. He believes it's a magical swamp that is somehow associated with the high road. Every time they've tried to move the high road, the swamp expands or shrinks depending on where they move the high road to. It never passes the high road. It always stays just the same distance away from it, no matter what. And there have been many times where they have tried to move the high road further away from the swamp. And again, it has just made the swamp larger. Anything on the edge of the swamp has pretty much fallen into being ruins. Many times they've tried to build outposts and things like that to help protect people along the edge of the swamps. It has never worked. Let's see. He tells you again of all the dangers when you get there, all that good stuff, and asks you guys if you have any questions.
Are you single?
I am not interested in dating children.
I'm a young lady.
Yeah, no thanks. You're kind of creepy.
That's her trademark.
He explains to you guys that a lot of the swamp is thick fog. It will obscure your vision. He explains to you that it is very common to be about 2 to 3 feet deep in water for hours on end. Explains to you
Take
guys
what I can get. Okay.
there is quicksand in places. So again, be very careful. Be careful where you're stepping. And all of that.
2 or 3 feet of water is kind of a lot of water for me, guys. Just as a percentage of my height, that's a lot of water.
Do you want Pike to give you a piggyback ride or something?
Just turn
Yes,
into an
please.
alligator.
She can only do that for like a couple hours.
Yeah, that's not gonna work well for the whole day.
I see.
My poor cloak. I'm gonna put my cloak in my bag. I don't want to get it wet.
Okay. Sounds good.
Annabelle's.
It's your kind of place, though, Lucifer. This is like your ideal place, a wet swamp. I can't imagine where else you would want to be.
Probably in a warm tavern room, surrounded by beautiful people, alcohol, more alcohol.
Annabelle's gonna use her little shaped water cantrip to make herself like a little platform she can walk on top of the water, and kind of dance around all whimsical like.
Nice. So you guys make your way out towards the beyond the Sword Mountains. You go west of it, and you get to what is clearly a swamp. You can see the thick fog as you approach. You can feel the ground beneath you goes from a hard, rocky surface to now a very soft and mushy kind of ground. When you get up to it, the elf kind of turns around to you guys and says, "All right, so this is clearly it. From this point on, I'm gonna be very quiet. I'm gonna try and use hand signals to tell you guys what is ahead. Again, try not to talk. No more stories, Annabelle. I would appreciate it. And should we make it through this alive, well, maybe we will have story time again sometime at the Yawning Portal. Okay, Annabelle?
Can you just give me like a couple minutes to prepare? Because I really don't want to screw this up for you guys.
Fine by me. Does anybody else need a moment?
What are these hand signals?
This will mean stop. This means go faster.
So
It gives you a bunch of other hand
Annabelle's-
signals.
Annabelle's gonna take this time, and on one of her little ball bearings, she's gonna cast Magic Mouth on it. And using the actor feat in Drukan's voice, she's gonna say, "I'm Drukan, and I'm a very bad, bad, bad man." And then just set it to repeat.
Rukan's gonna hear this and just kind of sigh and shake his head.
Okay, Annabelle, I know that was you because that is exactly the way you talk. I don't care that it's in his voice.
Annabelle's gonna do this away from everyone, by the way. She's not.
Yeah.
She didn't pick intelligence as her dump stat. She's a very smart girl.
So you have this going on, like, how far away?
I don't know, like back the way we came from, so it's safer, right?
Are you just
Like,
leaving it there, or is it like...
No, I'm keeping it with me, and I'm gonna set its trigger to like a mental command.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you guys start walking into the swamp. The first couple steps, it's just boom, 1 foot of water, easily.
I try not to get too excited.
Oh, these are no boats.
It's totally muddy. You can feel it like every step just suctions the bottom of your feet as you guys are moving through the swamp. He tells you guys that don't worry, it's not actually too far from here. We're not going to be doing this for very long. Don't worry. And keeps walking.
Oh.
Saphira in the back, give me a perception check.
That is a 9.
Okay, great. All right, so you guys keep walking through the swamp. And
Let me know when the water reaches 2 feet deep.
yeah, it does, as you start wondering, when is this
Okay,
going
I
to-
start swimming, and Saphira can sit on my back, and I just swim.
Perfect. Pike, since you can kind of dip your head underwater, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, natural 1.
Okay. All right. So you guys are, again, still walking ahead, and quite a bit of time passes. And you can see, like, as you're doing this, there's like trees in the swamp. It's pretty overgrown. You see like the elf kind of like chopping some of the branches here and there. He pulls out a machete that he had in his boot, and he's like slicing off some of the branches and stuff to get through. At one point, you see him chop the head off a snake on the tree that none of you saw. And then you see he turns around to you guys and he says, "It's literally right there. Let's go just a little further." And as he like turns back around, you see all of a sudden he like stops, and you can see from above you, all of you can see this giant spider come down and swirl him up into a cocoon. And roll for initiative.
Right. Well, he's dead. Ooh.
Okay. Oh wow, Pike! This is the first time ever, I think, ever. You might get to go first. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah, Pike. Feel free to go first. What would you like to do? You see this giant spider come down and swirl him up, and now you actually see 5 giant spiders. One of them is swirling him up, and you guys are surrounded by 4 more giant spiders, all within 30 feet of you.
Let's see. I am not going to stand up because I don't think these spiders can go in the water. Is there any that are within 5 feet?
5 feet? The answer is no.
Okay, and if this is a swamp, like there's
Annabelle's
reeds.
within 5 feet of one.
I don't want to stab her yet. Are there reeds? I mean, is it like a swamp? Like we're making a path and there's reeds and high grass and everything.
Oh yeah,
I'm
lily
going
pads and everything.
Okay, I'm swimming with Saphira on me. We're going into the reeds to try to hide.
Okay.
Because I want cover.
Give me a stealth check. You're underwater, so give me a stealth check with advantage.
Big old 9.
That was with advantage?
Yes. I mean, I would say almost Saphira probably should make the stealth check because she's the one that's exposed.
I was going to make her make it at disadvantage because she's above the water and like riding you.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a 9.
I don't know. Go ahead, Saphira. Let's just make a straight stealth roll for you.
I'm taking you have some bonus. See, that's better.
13.
Yeah. I have no bonus to deck, so.
All right. You guys all see like Pike and Saphira like veer off into the reeds between a bunch of like lily pads and stuff. And the gnats just start swirling above Saphira and mosquitoes, and they start like biting her in the reeds, and you can kind of see all the bugs floating above her head. Well, if your passive perception is a 13 or higher, I should say. If it's below that, you don't notice that. Okay. That was Pike's turn. It is now Lucifer's turn.
All right. Seeing spiders, like, I don't fucking like spiders. And I'm going to cast...
There's like 2 to each side of you and 1 straight ahead next to Annabelle.
I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself. So now there are 4 Lucifers. 3 of the Lucifers are just dancing around me.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, who is the closest person to me?
I don't know. Maybe Drew can?
Right, Drew can. If you get me out of this, I've got 5 gold. Bonus inspiration. No, bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Alrighty.
It's a D8.
Noted.
That's my turn.
Annabelle, you see your beautiful elven friend just get spun up in some web in a second, and before you even have a chance to react, you see this massive spider above you that you didn't see before. And in its legs, it's got your little friend twirled up. Oh, you're muted. Or your headset.
Is it
there you go.
is it within mic or is it within striking distance?
Yeah, I would say it's like 5 feet.
Oh, okay. So basically right beside me then. And Pretty Boy is also kind of within 5 feet.
I will count it for your sneak attack.
Yeah, okay.
It's distracted because it's twirling him up.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna use a dagger for the first time in forever, basically, and sneak attack strike him.
Okay.
If I can set it up here. So that's 13 plus 1d4 plus 3. So that's oh my god. That's 19 damage to the spider.
All right.
And then bonus action, disengage, and then kind of waddle off away from the danger.
Okay.
And that's the turn.
All right. Next up is me. Ooh, it is me. Okay. So the spider you just attacked, how far away did you move? It is difficult terrain. I should make it clear. The swamp is difficult. So I will say that spider, you see, it starts walking above you. You can barely see that there's a spider web canopy over your head. And there's like walls of web now that you know what you're looking for.
I would like to specify, I would probably run towards Drukan. That's very within character for Annabelle.
Yep, you could get there.
Okay.
You get right next to Drukan. It does make its way over to you. Your friend, you can see the sack is like wiggling, like it's still obviously your elven friend is still alive. This spider makes its way over to you, Annabelle. Does a 16 hit? I can't hear you.
Ordinarily it would, but I'm going to cast Shield and make it so it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to roll a d6 to see who the next one goes at. Drukan, you're getting a web. So one of the spiders off to the side shoots a web at you. Does a 23 hit you, Drukan?
It would if I didn't have shield as well.
You're using shield? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then that one misses you. That's two of the spiders. The third spider is shooting a web. Who is that going to be? That is Pike. But Pike is underwater. So I guess it's got to be Saphira on top of Pike. 24. So you are webbed. Give me a strength save, Saphira.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
Otherwise, you're restrained. You just got to beat a 12.
13.
Oh, I'm sorry. That has to be on your turn. So you are webbed on your turn.
Can I still use the 13?
I
That
will
was
let
a good
you
roll.
use it on your
Okay.
turn, but that will be your action. I'm sorry. All right, fourth web. Okay, that one is going to be Lucifer. So let's see if it hits you. I rolled a nat 20, so that's 25 to hit you. So you are restrained unless you have a way to stop
Would
that.
hit me if I didn't have mirror image. So one of my mirror images is gone.
Beautiful. And the last spider is going to web. That would also be Saphira, but Saphira is already webbed, so it can't be her. It's going to be Annabelle. All right. 21. I rolled a 16 on the die. Annabelle, you restrained, aren't you?
That's a hit by 1 AC. Damn, that
I will
sucks.
cutting words that attack
All right.
Hell yeah.
by 8.
Ooh, that's good.
All right. So it misses. Okay. That was all the spiders' turns. The two on the on each side stay where they're at. They're about 15 feet away from you guys on each side. The one is right above Drukan and Annabelle and Lucifer. And then about 10 feet in front of you guys is your elven friend in a cocoon. And that was my turn. That brings us to Saphira. You break free. Do you have a bonus action or a reaction you can do?
I would like to scoop down into the water and pull up some pebbles, and I would like to cast Magic Stone on those.
Okay, you can do that. Is that your whole turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, and Drukan.
Bonus action, Dragon's Breath, acid type. And I'm going to look up and then inhale and exhale a cloud of acrid, acidic mist at this spider overhead.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to make a DC 16 dex save or take 13 points of acid damage, half on a successful save.
I have a 14. That doesn't make it, right? You said 16?
Yep.
And how
So
much
13
damage?
points of acid damage.
All right. So you can see the web and this spider start to corrode, and it falls into the water between you and Annabelle. And this spider is huge. It's like the body of it is like 10 feet long as it splashes into the water next to you.
And that's it, actually, for my turn.
Okay. We're back up to the top, I believe. So, Pike. Where you guys went, where you and Saphira kind of went, you're kind of near the spiders on the right-hand side, by the way.
Okay. How?
Within 10 feet.
I wouldn't be mad if you threw me at the spiders. Just saying.
Like to attack them?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, speedball special.
I'm fine with that.
Fastball special.
You want me to hold my action? You know, like transform into a
No, you can do it on your
crocodile?
turn.
No.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you ever feel inclined, I won't be
No,
mad.
that sounds like a request. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Do athletics check. And since
Okay,
she's
but-
willing, we'll give it advantage. And let's just hope you hit, because if not, she might end up in a web.
What?
I'm just being honest here.
12.
Well, you miss.
Did you roll a 1 or?
I rolled a 5.
Okay. All right.
So, Saphira, you get launched. You're heading towards the web. Would you, on your turn, what are you going to do, Saphira?
Heading towards the web.
Yeah, I mean, you're going right by the spider.
Oops.
You know what?
I'll let you attack now if you want, but you are still going to go into the web.
I mean, I feel like Saphira's best bet in this case is actually to wild shape midair
All right.
and then attack.
What are you wild shaping into?
Well, since I'm like midair, it seems optimal for me to wild shape into perhaps something that flies. And I'm thinking a giant eagle seems appropriate.
Okay.
So I would wild shape into a giant eagle and probably start pecking at the spiders.
Okay, roll to strike it.
Oh, now?
I'm going to let you do it now. You're still going into the web. I just want to be clear about that. But you are allowed to attack it on your way into the web.
I wouldn't be able to avoid it because I'm an eagle and I can like
No.
fly.
No.
Oh,
Are you sure you
that's-
still want to be an eagle? You could change it to
Yeah,
something
that's
else.
the only reason I was gonna be an eagle.
No,
is
I
'cause
won't.
I thought
I won't
would.
allow it to be avoided. Unfortunately,
Oh,
you could try, but then your wings get stuck back into the web because you weren't able to overcome the strength that is Pike.
yeah. No, then I would probably just like I'd probably use like primal savagery and just try and claw at it then.
All right, do that. I'm gonna allow you to do double damage from the, inertia of being thrown. If you hit.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Double damage. Just roll it and then multiply it by 2.
Oh, okay.
Because I like teamwork.
8 points of damage.
All right. So you slash this spider and you're like, and then you go, and you stick into the web. All right. So that was Pike's turn. Nothing else you wanted to do, correct, Pike?
That was my action, right?
Yeah.
Duck down back into the water.
All right. You can do that. All right. Lucifer, you just saw your friend get hurled. It started to turn into an eagle, and then it changed into this thing with claws instead, and slashed at a spider as it stuck into the web. When Pike threw.
What is the closest spider that I can see that's to me?
Probably the one next to that spider on the right.
Okay, I will look at the closest spider and yell, I've seen better legs on a table. I need a wisdom save. As I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
18 on the die. I don't know what their stat is. So it's just an 18.
Jesus, it succeeded.
I roll really well for some reason when I play D&D.
For a spider.
Especially as DM.
It's not half. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Annabelle.
Annabelle's gonna at first be a little bit confused as to why Saphira just didn't wild shape into a spider, and then kinda
Because I would have hit the web anyway.
yeah, but spiders can walk on the web, so you wouldn't have to use your next turn's action to get out of it. But I mean, with that said and done, it's fine. Annabelle's gonna also take a mental note of Drukan's terrible breath and how literally causes acidic damage. And then she's gonna strike the same spider that Drukan struck with her bow there, keeping a.
Drukan killed the spider.
Oh, did he? He killed it.
Yeah,
outright?
it
Oh,
splashed
okay.
between you and him.
Okay, I thought it just fell down.
Nope,
but,
it is dead. Sorry.
Okay, and that was the one that was carrying the elf as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Originally, yes. It abandoned that to come after you guys.
Okay, so where's the elf?
About 15 feet in front of you.
Is the elf surrounded by spiders still?
He's still in a sack.
But is he surrounded by spiders still?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, how much does this elf weigh? Would you say?
Not much. He's a skinny, young-looking elf.
Okay, so would Annabelle be able to pick him up with her 9 strength score?
Probably not.
Oh shit. Okay. In that case, Annabelle is going.
Remember,
to
he's got a
use-
backpack and all sorts of gear.
Yeah, and he's also in the spider web. I get it. In that case, Annabelle is gonna use Mage Hand and drag into her because Mage Hand can drag an infinite weight.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's basically it. Bonus action, hide in some shrubbery.
So you have a mage hand just pulling him out of the web, but he's still inside the cocoon.
No. Just Mage Hand pulling him with the web towards me. If that
So you're
makes
trying to
sense.
rip him out of the sack?
No. Just trying to move him by me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So you pull
Yeah.
pull him, the whole sack, towards you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Now, does mage hand just stay there infinitely? It's not concentration?
No, it's not concentration. Or
Okay.
anything.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but it is invisible because I have
Yep.
handmade. Yeah, the whatever the specific thing is for the arcane trickster, and then Annabelle's gonna whisper to. I'm assuming he's still conscious, right?
Oh, yeah, it's still wiggling. Like he's in it trying
Oh,
to.
okay.
Finagle
Annabelle's
himself.
gonna whisper through the sack. Now you can't get away.
Oh,
That's not creepy as hell.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to find my stealth. That's an 11 on the good old stealth check there, just in case you're curious.
Okay. All right.
So that's Annabelle's turn in a nutshell.
I'm rolling for their recharges on web.
Not sure.
Okay. None seem to have gotten it. Okay. So one spider is going to move over to Annabelle and try to bite her. That will miss. All right. Another spider is going to move up. And it will move up on the sack. And it will bite into the sack in front of Annabelle. And it will cause a good amount of damage. And you can see as soon as it does, that sack curls up. And then like still is kind of wiggling, but looks a lot weaker. All right, Drukan, it misses you. And Pike, I rolled a 2 on the die, so it misses you. So the spiders have missed everybody except the sack. All right. That was my turn. It is now Saphira's turn.
It's my turn. I guess I'm gonna try and slice myself out of this web.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say you can do it with your claws. No problem.
Okay. So, like, am I
You fall
just...
back into the water.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Great.
You have web all over your back, though.
It's going really well for me. I guess I'm gonna try and head to the nearest spider.
Yep, that
At this
one that you
point.
attacked last time is right above you. You could like jump and slash it.
Okay. Can I still attack this?
Yeah, I'll let you.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I will claw it as well. Oh, I got a 10. That's not going anywhere.
Missed. All right. Drew Can, it is your turn.
Am I able to position around the spider that tried to bite me so I hit it and the one that just bit our lead traveling companion? Because
No.
it is a 15-foot cone. Okay. Then he's
One
just
is
gonna
kind of
blast-
like straight ahead, like to the left more, and then the other one's like to your right. So it would be
Okay, so-
hard because Lucifer's also there, and then you also have Annabelle right there.
All
You'd
right,
probably
in the
do
sack
25.
body.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just gonna look down at this spider and blast it with an acid breath.
Which one?
So-
The one on the sack or the one?
No, the one that bit me,
Okay.
or tried to bite me, anyways, and just ran its fangs along my armor.
Yep. Okay. What'd you get?
10 damage.
Oh, you did hit it?
No, it's a dex save from the spider.
Oh, yep, you said direct weapon. My bad. I don't know what I was waiting for. It failed.
All right, so it takes 10 acid damage.
Okay. You can see it starting to melt through some of its legs.
And bonus action, quicken spell, chaos bolt at the one I couldn't reach with my cone.
And that's the sack one. Okay. Same
Yep.
thing?
No, it's actually an attack roll.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So 24 to hit.
Hits.
And let's see. Ooh, that's double sevens. That means it jumps to another target
And it takes 14 damage.
plus a d6. 1 second. I don't know why it doesn't roll the d6 at the same time.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's 4 plus 14. That's 18 points of
Nice.
psychic damage.
Hmm.
And then it's going to jump to another target within 30 feet.
You want to jump back to the one on you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's that?
So that's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 9 plus 1. Okay, so that's gonna be thunder damage. It's gonna take 10 thunder damage.
All right. It is still alive. You can hear this loud crack of thunder, and you can see the sound waves ripple throughout the water in the surrounding area. Pike, you can feel it, especially being underwater. And it is now Pike's turn, I think, unless you can.
Yeah, because that's the end of my turn. I got nothing else.
All right, Pike, you feel the rumble under the water.
Okay.
And
Of a storm or
in the
something.
distance, as soon as you feel the rumble from the spell that Drukan just did, you actually can hear sound of something moving in the water towards your guys' location.
Oh, shit.
It sounds like it's either very large or there's a lot of something moving from your east.
Okay.
And you know there are webs between you and them as well. Although Saphira did kind of tear up some of them in
Okay.
that direction too. So
I'm assuming. I guess there is a spider near me because it tried to attack.
I have one on Drukan, another one near Drukan on the sack. I have one on Saphira. That one is near you, and then I have one on Lucifer. So there's actually three near Drukan.
So the one near Saphira, I'm going to pop out of the water and attack.
All right.
God, the rolls just suck. 13.
That will not hit.
Okay. That's right. I got a second attack, don't I? I know how to play this game. Yeah, natural one.
Wait, did you get a 1?
Yep.
Okay, no, hold please. Hold. Because I took bountiful luck. So as long as he is within 30 feet of me, he gets to re-roll that natural 1.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is a lovely feat.
Oh, nice. 19 on the die.
That will hit. Their AC is 14.
5. Who's going to take 9 damage?
And that's the one on Saphira. All right, he is still alive. You stab into him. Some guts kind of squirt out on you because you're underneath it, but it is still alive. And, yeah, it is now Lucifer's turn. You still have one on you.
I'm going to shoot him with my Eldritch Blast.
All right. It's at disadvantage.
Okay. So the first beam is a 21.
That's with disadvantage?
It was. I rolled a 27 and a 21.
Jeez.
But, joke's on me, that's 1 point of force damage. And for my second beam at the same spider, oh, hey, it's a dirty 20.
Wow.
For a total of 6 points of force damage.
All right, you hit him. He's still doing fine. You hit it with this force, and it just kind of squirts out some of its, I wouldn't call it blood, but its guts a little bit on you. Gets on your shirt.
Oh, this is my favorite shirt.
And it's Annabelle's turn. Unless you have something you could do with a bonus or a reaction.
Actually, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Annabelle.
There you go. All right, Annabelle.
Please don't let me die.
Annabelle, she's not going to get much use of that bardic inspiration. Seeing her future husband take a good old chomp there, Annabelle's going to act kind of panicky and use shape water to like freeze a little half shell over her and her future husband, providing 3/4 cover. And then she's gonna whisper into her future husband's ear, "You're not allowed to die on me yet." and then I guess make another attempt to hide with her bonus action. Wait, is the spider like right above me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's like 3. You, Lucifer, and Drukan are like together, and there's like a spider carcass in front of you in the water. And there's 2 or 3 spiders still like above you guys.
Man, what a shit show. What an absolute shit show. All right.
Yeah, you guys bunched up. And so then the spiders yes, food.
Yeah, no, I get why it happened. It's just kind of a nightmare. In that case, is it fair to say that me and Loverboy are within like the same 5-foot cube?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. In that case, instead of making a little half shell, Annabelle's going to make a full turtle shell around her and her fiance, I suppose, unwilling, and provide full cover that way. And then whisper the same thing. Yeah, well, with ice, technically, but yeah, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
That's the idea.
Now, this ice, is it just like above you guys, kind of? To keep the
So it's
spiders?
man, how to describe it? This is like a cone above me. If that makes sense.
Does it go like all the way down into the dirt underneath you, or how's this cone
Well,
kind of work?
it's a 5-foot cube I can influence. So I guess I don't know. Dealer's choice. I don't really know.
Because it's shape water. Are you able to freeze it too? Turn it into ice?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. You can do whatever you want with it. Yeah, freeze the water provided there are no creatures within it, and the water unfreezes in 1 hour or until I will it.
Okay. Okay. All right. That was Annabelle's turn. It is now my turn. As this is going on, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the one spider is going to try. What is the armor class and hit points of ice? Can you look that up, Annabelle?
I don't know if such a thing exists.
It does. Look it up for me.
Does it?
It has to.
Sure.
It totally has to. All right.
Give
If
me
not,
like
I'll have to
couple
make it up and it
seconds.
won't be pretty. All right, Jucan,
Okay.
you're getting attacked. It misses. Lucifer. That is a 17 to hit.
All right. Please
Is that
don't
one
let
of
me
your-
down.
Is that one of your like multiple
Son of a-
spells?
bitch is gonna hit me?
Oh no. I wasn't even prepared to hit. What is their damage die? Oh, okay.
Or will it? I will cutting words. That's just the only way to save
I
myself.
rolled max damage too. I'm so
I'm
bummed.
gonna cutting words that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 4. It went. That was my last bardic inspiration.
All right. Saphira. That's only a 10. That's going to miss. So, what did we get for the armor class of ice?
13.
13 armor class. How many hit points?
Oh.
Depends on the size of the ice.
Yeah, I had no clue this was a table, like at all. So ice, crystal, and glass are considered to be the same thing by D&D standards.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's not like you're making a wall of it. You're making like a thin amount, and you're stretching out over the course of 5 feet.
yeah, I guess it'd be like a foot thick, which is pretty decent for ice. So I guess you'd use the barrel. Would that be fair?
No, I'm still
like,
sticking
it's-
with the first one. It would have been the ice would be the same as the crystal and all that, right?
Yeah. No, for sure. That determines the AC. But
Okay.
for the damage, there's another chart. So it's like tiny, small, medium, and large, and it gives examples for each. So under the medium, a barrel is an example, and then under large, a cart is an example. So I feel like it's closer.
Yeah.
to a
What would the
barrel,
barrels
right?
hit
Sure.
points be?
So its resiliency is 4d8. So I don't know if you want me to roll that or if you want to roll it, but an average of 18. So if you want, we can just go with that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with the 18, I guess. I rolled really high, but we'll go with 18. I don't know.
Okay.
So you can see this spider latches onto the side of this ice and pokes through it with its teeth. Obviously, you're in this, and you can see the teeth getting real close to that sack, but it does not get all the way there.
Oh my god.
But it definitely busted through the ice. Meanwhile, Pike, that noise you heard, you see out of nowhere a huge crocodile jump up out of the water at you, Pike. And what is their damage die?
What is it?
It's a crocodile.
Okay.
Big
It
one.
jumps out at you and attacks.
Oh, okay. All right.
That is only a 13, so it misses. That is the first one. That is on Pike.
Okay.
Another one jumps up into that ice ball over there.
No.
That's going to hit, and that's 11 damage. That goes with the original 7. That's 8. What we said 18 was what it was. So the ice breaks through. The crocodile, I will say, does not get to your friend that is the sack. So this one, I will say, is on the sack. By the way, there are 12 crocodiles that all of a sudden just start jumping out of the water that just surged on this area thanks to a thunder wave.
We gotta go.
Who does this one hit? Let's see. There are 5, 6 of you. 3. 1, 2. So this is Saphira. Saphira, I rolled a 22. That is going to be 9 points of damage on Saphira. I'm rolling random dice to see who they hit, by the way, just so you guys know. Next one is 5. That is Pike. That is a 13 to hit. Does that miss, Pike?
That misses.
All right, so that's Pike. Dang, that was good damage, too. Next one, I rolled a 6 on the die. That is our sack friend. That is going to get through. That is maximum damage as you see this crocodile leap through the hole in the ice, grab the sack, pull it under the water, and start doing an alligator roll.
The death roll. Oof.
Yep, that's
I
on the
wasn't
sack.
aware that I was clairvoyant. I didn't mean for him to die when I said it.
It's all up to the dice. I'm sorry. 6 is also on the sack, so another one jumps on the sack for 10 points of damage, starts trying to rip it from the other crocodile. There are 3 attacking the sack. Apparently they're used to eating the sacks out from under the spiders. It must be a normal thing. I guess that makes sense.
I love how before we got into this, he was like so concerned about everybody else getting hurt, along with Annabelle getting injured. Like, this is not safe. And then the first time we run into confrontation, he's basically like jacked. Like,
He
that's
walks
it.
straight into the spider web.
He literally did not even get a single round of combat.
Yeah,
Nope.
he didn't even get a chance
So,
to do anything.
in the book that says the random spider encounters, it is impossible in the fog to see the spider webs. So that's why I was like, who's in the front? And then you're like, well, Annabelle would be next to him. And I'm like, she's shorter than him. All right, he's stuck. Like,
That is
I
ridiculous.
thought about making you do a save, Annabelle. But anyways, Lucifer, I rolled a 20, dirty 20 to hit you.
I lost another mirror image. I have 1 left.
All right. By the way, there's still 5 more to go. This one's on the sack again.
Go.
Oh my god.
He gets ripped in half.
We're not even gonna know where we're supposed to go or what we're supposed to do because like
He said it
our
was
guy-
right up here, straight ahead. So you do know it's literally right in front of you that the path starts.
He literally said that before he just got massacred.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is Pike, and that is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Dang, Pike, you got 3 on you though. This doesn't even count the spiders. Next up is Saphira. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright. Drukan's getting pretty unscathed by the crocodiles here.
They see a metal man, they're like, that's not appetizing.
That's another one on the sack. One of the halves just is now being chewed up by a few. That is Annabelle. Does a 16 hit you?
Normally it would, but I'm gonna cast shield again.
Okay, and that was my turn. I've got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 creatures to worry about now. Okay.
No.
Oh my god.
With that,
We can survive this. It's fine.
it would now be Saphira's turn.
Okay, so just for clarification, all these crocodiles came up, but they've attacked our guide. Are they attacking the spiders or they're
No,
largely
the spiders are
attacking
above
Pike?
you. So in order to get to the spiders, they got to launch themselves out of the water to get them.
Okay, so they're all attacking, like all 16 of these flipping
12
crocodiles,
crocodiles.
12 are attacking Sackman and Pike.
I mean, you've got 2 on you. But yes. 1, 2, 3,
Okay, and how many spiders are left?
4.
Okay. All
And
right.
there's 1 on you. 1 spider is on you. 2 crocodiles are like at your feet and you're dodging them.
Okay, so Saphira's actually gonna turn into a giant octopus.
Okay.
And she's going to I'm gonna try and grab the I'm gonna try and attack the spider with my tentacles.
Okay. The one that's on you already?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. AC 14.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. So many dice just rolled. I had the wrong selection selected.
You're like, oh, 8 tentacles. Bam, 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 bam.
I don't know what happened. Why were there so many D10s?
Because you're an octopus with 8 attacks, probably.
It was all the D10s. No, I was just trying to roll a 20. Like, okay, there we go. That's better. So 14 plus 5, so 19.
Yeah, you'll hit.
Okay. And then so that is 10 points of damage. But it is now grappled in my tentacles.
Even though it's dead?
Yes, and I'm gonna pull it underwater.
All right. You pull it partially under the water. It is only 2 feet deep. I'm assuming you are a large octopus. You said giant, correct?
This giant octopus.
So like 3/4 of you is above the water. This bulbous thing that's like amoeba.
It's huge.
Almost looks like an ooze, but it's an octopus, is like above the water.
Well, I would say all the tentacles probably are. The actual body portion of an octopus
like
is fairly small and can be like squished into
Okay. So
many
just the
different
tentacles.
directions. Yeah. Okay. Well, so then can I use my other tentacle? I think I have 2 attacks.
How many attacks does an octopus have?
Maybe it just has 1. It doesn't
It can't
say.
have just 1. It has multi-attack. There's no way something with 8 tentacles only has 1 attack. It's probably even in the back of the PHB. Let me double check. I will look here. I could just look for the monster, but you know.
It doesn't say in
It
here.
totally does.
It doesn't say in any of the animals how many attacks they have, because I think it's supposed to be the same as yours. Perhaps.
Wow, they really only have 1.
It doesn't.
so
Yeah.
dumb.
It doesn't
On-
say for any
Oh my
animal.
Honestly, I'm not even remotely surprised. A lot of the animal stat blocks are pretty terrible. The
That
Hungrask
is-
is honestly one of the best animals ever, and nobody even knows it exists.
That's kind of bad. You can shoot ink though.
Well, Brown Bear we know has it, so let's see what that stat block says. That one says multi-attack. So that is dumb. We are going to house rule it right now that an octopus gets 8 attacks. For this combat only.
Ooh.
In the future,
yeah.
this is not a thing. I just want to make that
You're
very
gonna
clear.
give me 8 attacks?
For
Oh,
this
just go. Don't
combat
ask.
because it's an octopus.
Just roll.
It makes
Keep
sense, right?
Just accept. the
Yep.
gift.
So that's a 17. Does that hit?
Yes, they have 4. You're talking about
Oh, and then I
actually.
got a
Hang on. So
crit
now the
fail.
only thing you have on you is crocodiles. So crocodiles, yes, that would hit.
Okay, so hold on.
And you currently have 2 crocodiles on you.
So it's 15 points of damage to 1.
Okay, it's still alive as you smack it and
So
drop it.
then I get to re-roll my so 17.
Hits.
So I think that was 9.
Damage.
7 damage.
All right, well that kills that one that was grappled.
Okay, perfect. So then my
That's 3 attacks of your
Oh.
8. You have 5
No.
more.
that one didn't hit.
4 left.
24,
Hits.
something like that, or 20. That's less than that. Anyway,
It's grappled now.
and then it's 9 points of damage.
It is still alive. Or, I'm sorry, you still have 3.
Okay, that one's gonna hit. 10 points of damage.
That kills it. There is 2 near you or 3 near you because they're on pike. You want to pick one on pike?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, that one's not gonna hit. That's a 10.
Misses. One more.
15.
Hits. It is now grappled. Give me your damage.
12.
Okay, and that is still alive. So you have a crocodile grappled that is also on pike. And that is enough for your turn. I don't want to see you again. Let's go over to Drukan.
You're the one making up the house rules.
It makes more sense, so I'm allowing it this one time. But now in the future, we
All right.
know they only have one attack, and we'll figure that out. I'm going to go to the D&D world and say, giant octopuses should have more than one attack. How many should they have without breaking the game? 3? We'll figure it out. TikTok will save the day, I'm telling you.
So Drukan sees all these critters getting way too close to everyone. And he's going to switch from his breath and just start wrathful smiting things.
Okay. You have a spider on you, and you have a single crocodile.
Yep. So he's going to cast Wrathful Smite, and he's going to Booming Blade this sword attack at the spider.
Okay.
So let's see.
Booming Blade, that's like thunder damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And let's see. 1 point of thunder damage.
That is just enough to kill that one.
Okay, then never mind with the
boom.
psychic damage.
You feel this boom again through the water. And yeah. Is that your whole turn?
Yep.
Okay. Pike, it is your turn, and you can hear some noises again coming from the water in the distance.
Think more are on the way. They could be friendly.
It does not sound the same as
Oh,
the other sounds.
something else is hopefully coming to our defense.
Bigger or smaller?
Pike, you would think probably slower at least.
They don't move as fast. Has Saphira ever transformed into an octopus before? Okay.
I couldn't do it until we leveled up.
Okay. All right, so Pike is definitely inspired because he has seen visions of his god finally, and in this horrible world, and then he's going to attack one of these crocodiles. Natural effing 20.
Okay, and this is on the crocodile, huh? Is this the one
Yeah.
that Saphira hit and was grappled? Or a different one?
Yeah, let me do that one.
Okay.
How are you doing damage with the
Roll once and max damage once.
Okay, so 12, 17, 21 total.
There you go. He is dead. And just attached to her tentacle.
All right. And then there's 2 others around me, right?
I imagine you stabbed it under its jaw and through its head. Between its eyes.
All right. Then there's another one on me. Second attack. That probably 13.
That'll hit.
Terrible damage.
They're easy to hit.
7 damage.
All right. It is still alive. But yeah, you slash it across the top of its head. In fact, you damage its one eye.
It's only got one.
It's got one good eye.
Oh,
left.
okay, all right.
After that, yeah.
All right, Lucifer, what you got, buddy?
All right, what exactly is close to me right now? Is there still a crocodile
You
or a
still have a
spider?
spider on you, above you. You still have a crocodile down at your ankles.
Right.
It's almost my turn.
Well, I'm going to do something stupid.
Yes!
I'm going to take out my rapier and the hand axe. For my action, I'm going to try to stab it with the rapier.
Which one? The spider or the crocodile?
I'm going for the crocodile that's at my ankles.
All right.
For a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
And that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action try to hit it with the hand axe.
Okay. Beat a 12.
That is it's a 10.
Oh, no. Does anybody have anything they can give our bard? No?
Strength weapons are not my strong suit.
Yeah, you missed. Splash right into the water with the axe.
Right, well, there goes that. Bye, Axie.
All right. Annabelle, your lover boy is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, I think that's an understatement.
I think he's in
So,
a lot of pieces.
Annabelle, after watching her future husband literally get ripped to pieces in front of her, despite her best efforts to keep him alive, is just going to stand up, brush herself off, and be like, they just don't make them like they used to. And then Annabelle, being as smart as she is going to kind of understand how many are still alive right now. Like
Spiders,
are
there's 2. And
Two
crocodiles,
left?
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, good. Plus whatever's on the way. Right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And Annabelle's gonna look up. You said there were like a couple of trees around, right? Like
Oh
we're in,
yeah,
like, a
you're surrounded
foresty
by
swamp?
trees. There's
Okay,
this is
sure.
a canopy of trees, and the webs like kind of go around you like a large U around you.
Okay. We really are in a
And you
bad
can't really
spot
see
here.
the webs well because of the fog.
Yeah,
but now
that's what I
that
was
you know
gonna
what you're
bring
looking
up.
for. Yeah.
Okay. We should really get out of here. Give me like 5 seconds to read this spell really quick. Okay, and are any of the spiders like on me still? Because I know one's on Drew Can.
Nope.
And I know.
Actually,
Derek-
yes. One that was trying to poke through the ice is still on the ice in front of you.
Okay.
Because you are still cocooned, kinda. But one
Well, you see-
crocodile smashed through the ice.
Yeah,
I would
so it's
imagine
like,
the ice is still there, but it's got like a massive hole in front
yeah,
of you.
it's like barely standing.
Yeah,
because
it's enough for that spider to stand on the top, though.
Okay, so the spider's kind of like, you said it was kind of stuck in there more or less, right? Like it had its like fangs thing in the ice.
Yeah, before the crocodile busted through.
Okay,
and
so
took
the
your
spider's
friend.
free then. Okay, I see. So Annabelle is going to. How tall are these trees? Would you say?
Pretty big. I would say they're larger trees. They're not like thick around, but they're tall.
Okay. Are they climbable?
Some are, I would say. Probably have some pretty thin branches, but you could probably climb some of them.
Yeah, Annabelle's pretty nimble. She's a rogue. You know?
You do know there are webs though throughout these.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
There will be a chance.
Yeah, I suppose are webs flammable? Because like I know the web spell says
Sure.
they're flammable.
Sure.
But, like I don't know if there's like.
Yeah. We'll rule that they are definitely flammable because
It's like I know in real life they're really not, but like the spell does say that they are. Okay. Could Annabelle light from her, like strike a match and cast control flames, or do you want them to be 2 separate actions?
It would be 2 because each one is an action.
Yeah, because it's technically interact with object or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay, so Annabelle is going to.
Plus, you would have to finagle pulling the matches out of your backpack
Yeah,
technically.
it's an interact. Yeah, it's using an item, right? So it's
Yeah.
a full action, I guess, no matter how you look at it.
How
Okay.
tall is Annabelle? You're also like you were 2 to 3 feet.
She's like 5 feet. She's just
Oh, okay.
like a 12-year-old girl, right? So she's not like a half
Okay.
or anything.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So that's a 21 on the stealth roll. So she's
Okay.
gonna bonus action stealth and then try to like towards her body light a match. If that makes sense. Like
Okay.
covering
So
up
the
light.
next turn will be the actual.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Sounds good. It is my turn. So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. That sack has been devoured. So actually, you know what? I'll say the crocodiles that had the sack and ripped it to shreds probably ran off with their food. So those ones are gone because I think that would make sense. They got their food. They're good. Right? Isn't that how a crocodile would probably act?
Yeah, they don't want the other crocodiles getting any of their food, so
Yeah.
they usually swim away with it.
They take it and run kind of thing, I feel like. Okay, that makes sense. I've seen people feed like 30 crocodiles in a pen before. All right. Lucifer. You get the spider attack.
No, thank you.
That's a 18 on the die. That means it's a 23.
There goes my last mirror image.
Oh, man. Dang, I keep rolling so well, too. Okay, that's okay. All right, that was that. Pike. Crocodile attack. That is a 14 to hit. I think that misses.
That misses.
All right, next one on Pike. Same, miss. Lucifer from a crocodile. That's a dirty 20 for 11 points of damage, and you are grappled, I believe.
I will. This may not work in my favor. I will cast Silvery Barbs, so you have to re-roll it and take whatever the new roll is.
Of the damage or the D20?
Oh, the attack, the D20.
Okay. That's a little less. That is now a 17.
That still hits.
Okay.
But I can give myself advantage.
Okay. 10 points. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Do I have to roll again?
Oh, no. So it's 11 points of damage?
I have 10 points of damage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And you're grappled until the grapple ends. Target is restrained, and I cannot bite another target with that one. Okay. And Annabelle's turn with the crocodile. That is a 14.
Annabelle also rolled a very good hide roll. So I don't know if the crocodile should be attacking her to begin with, but that's a miss in any case.
All right. I think that is all of theirs. Where is my... Okay. So now you see in front of you where originally your friend had walked into a sack. You guys see slicing through the webbing like these spears, these long spears, hacking through the webbing. And you see some lizard men, 4 lizard men step forward. Do any of you speak Draconic?
Yes.
But
no,
I think literally all of us speak Draconic.
All of
Except
you?
for Pike.
Dwarvish.
But no Dwarven. So
I got so excited there for a second, thinking maybe I was the only one.
As-
The tyranny of dragons. I think it kind of makes sense.
As they slice through it and they look through, Drukan and Lucifer, you make eye contact with these lizard men. And you hear in Draconic, "What are you doing way over here?" And it is now Saphira's turn. You heard that as well, Saphira.
So the giant thing that was coming towards us in the water, nothing's shown up yet, right?
So Pike would know that the sound he heard was these guys walking this direction through the swamp.
Oh, okay.
He probably would have relayed that to you. Like, oh, that's what.
Okay, so then in this case, there's what, like 2 crocodiles left?
1, 2, 3, 4 crocodiles left. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack one of them. Probably
Okay. One on Pike.
one on Pike.
There are 2 on him. One that's been hurt. One that has not.
Okay. Well, I'll go with the one that's been hurt. That's
Okay.
always a good. That's not going to go very far.
AC 12. You didn't beat it.
I rolled a 2. So
Don't you have more than one attack when you're in your savage? Oh, you're an octopus.
I'm an octopus.
Are you doing only one attack?
You told me I could do one attack.
Okay, we'll just go with the one then.
Do you
No,
want
that
me
was
to roll?
after-
I mean,
Yeah, it was after this whole.
after
part.
this session.
After this combat.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna roll them all at the same time. I don't have time to click these dice individually.
Does the combat ever really end? You know?
Never.
Okay.
105.
So this is.
Does
Oh,
that
it
hit?
didn't tell me
I
all of them
can roll for more
individually.
random encounters if you want. I got a bunch of them
Dang
over
it.
here.
Oh, it just went away. Okay, so the first 3 rolls that I saw were a 20, an 11, and a 12.
So 2 hit. We'll say 2 of your 8 attacks hit. Let's do
The 11 would be a 16.
it. Okay.
Oh, there were 2 natural 20s in there.
Yeah. So can you see all the individual
right.
die rolls?
We're gonna
that just
say-
disappeared on my
Here's
sheet?
what we're gonna say. Fuck it. Combat's over. This octopus pulls its head up out of the water, scopes around real quick, and all of a sudden you just start seeing splashing and tentacles. Some of the tentacles, more than one, hit the same crocodile. Pull it in half, just rip it, its skin off its bones. Throw it up in the air, it gets stuck in the web, does it to another crocodile, bam, reaches up, grabs a spider, slams it against a tree, splat. And then the 3 lizards are just standing there what the fuck? And that is where we're at right this moment. We're going to take a 5-minute break because I got to go take a piss. And we'll be right back. All right, we're live. All right, we're back. So you guys see in front of you, in the fog, you see at least 3 lizard men with long, sharp spears. And they seem confused, and they are blown away now by this damn octopus. They have never seen anything like that in their swamps. What are you doing over here?
We were trying to get to the castle.
Well, then you should have stayed on the path.
Well, the fog got in the way and we got lost.
Oh, you... Okay, well, go ahead. Go this way. And they kind of step aside and point with their spears through the area they just cleared out. Why do you have a small child with you?
As we're walking past, Annabelle's going to cast Control Flame on her little match and ignite all the spider webs and just look at them and be like, I've had a very long, very difficult day, and I really don't want to deal with this right now. And then kind of just carry on.
They let you pass. What do you do, Saphira, in your octopus form? Do you stay?
Well, is this path is this back on dry land?
No, they're pointing through a swamp. It does not look any different yet from what you've seen. And they're pointing through the path that you were heading before.
No, I'm staying in octopus form. I'm gonna just...
Are you still trying to go through the path as the octopus?
I'm gonna go through the, I don't know. You said there's still water. As long as there's some water, I'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. So Annabelle lights the webs on fire. And then this octopus starts trying to slink through the water to go through there. As the octopus goes to go through, these 3 lizards start stabbing at it.
Negatron, I attack him instantly.
We can do that. But.
Attacking my god in front of me? No way.
Their initiative is technically right after Paula, because I rolled an 8 for these guys. So you get to go right after them. But you will get to attack. So the first one will hit. It is a 17 on the die. I don't know what their bonus is.
17 is definitely going to hit us.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Yeah. So I have no AC.
The other attack is only a 13, though. Did that hit? The 13?
Yeah.
13 hits too? Oh my gosh. Okay. So 8 points of damage from the first 2 attacks. That is from one guy. The second guy. Okay, so the lowest roll is a 12.
That still hits.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you take 13 points of damage from his 2 attacks that both hit. And the third lizard with his spear, 19 and 19 to hit, so that's 11 points of damage there. Are you still in octopus form?
Oh, for sure.
Wow, you got a ton of octopus hit points. So you get hit 3 times in octopus form by these guys. We are at the top of the order now.
Just for the record, I did yell back at them in Draconic. I will use telepathy, though.
Do octopuses have telepathy?
No, but I do.
So the lizard guys, you spoke to them with telepathy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what'd you say again?
I would probably yell at them and be like, what do you think you're doing?
Now, when you speak in telepathy, can they speak in telepathy to you too?
Yes, if I allow them to.
Large blobby monster, die!
Just when we thought we were clear and free.
Large blobby monster.
Yeah. I don't know. Pike, it's your. They say that out loud. They don't.
Okay,
do
no
that
problem. Rage, reckless, frenzy. Let's go.
All right.
So we're meeting.
That's a 19. That's 10, 14, 16 damage.
Okay, so their armor class is a 15.
I assume that's a hit. It was a 12 on the die, right? Is that what I said? 12 plus 4 plus 7,
so.
19 to hit.
Yeah, I just know their AC is 15. If you beat it, I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's 13.
Okay.
They are not using shields.
Okay, 19 damage.
To a single guy.
Yep.
Okay, he's still alive.
Okay. Here comes the second attack. 14 on the die. That's
Hits.
plus whatever. That's 3, 7, 9 more damage.
Dead.
Okay, next guy. So bonus attack because it's frenzy
Yep.
with advantage. 16. That's
Hits.
a that's it. Plus that's a hit. 6 plus 4. That's 16 damage.
16 damage. Ooh.
Six.
All right. Well, he is still standing. So there are two.
My mistake. That's 6, 7, 6 plus 4. 12 damage. My bad.
12.
My bad.
Okay. He is still standing. So there are still two standing.
All right.
And that's your whole turn.
Yep.
All right. We are to Lucifer's turn.
Just gonna drop my head and sigh. I don't have time for this. I need both the lizard people to make me a wisdom save. I'm gonna cast Hold Person at the 3rd level.
They failed. They both rolled an 11.
So I'm just gonna hold my hand out and hold them in place
Okay.
Easier to hit.
and just walk towards them. All right, you'll live. However, I'm gonna need you to apologize to the octopus because you've made my friend very upset.
It's an octopus. What is an octopus? It's a big blobby monster. It was going to eat us.
She
No, it only
wasn't.
wanted to eat the crocodiles.
It only wanted the crocodiles and the spiders.
It spoke in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that because she's an octopus. And she doesn't exactly have a mouth.
How does it eat?
He probably has a
good
beak, like squids.
That's a beak.
Give me a persuasion check.
You got it. And I have advantage because of my stupid thing. Don't screw me, D&D.
Beat a 14.
27.
They agree to your thing, and they say, "Please, keep that thing away from us. It's terrifying."
Okay. Before you dispel this whole person thing, Annabelle's gonna approach good old Drucan. Be like, "So what, Drucan? I don't know how your god feels about this, but I know you can do that smite thing. And I know it can be pretty effective under these kind of circumstances, seeing as how they can't move at all."
Yeah. I'm not doing it to these guys.
And they did strike Saphira pretty mercilessly, and
But that's because they were idiots, and we're gonna teach them.
But your god, he doesn't like idiots, right? Like that's one of his tenets, isn't it? And it's just be really satisfying if you were to, do twice the amount of damage you usually do to them, right?
I'm gonna hold off until we get to the castle.
I will just hold concentration on this until we walk away. They'll be fine in a minute.
No one would know.
I'm hoping you aren't saying this in Draconic, Annabelle.
No, I was saying common.
This is under hushed tones. Let me tell you, hushed tones. Yeah, I just hate to see this opportunity slip away, Drucan.
These are the first villains we can communicate with who did not immediately try to murder all of us.
They tried to immediately murder us.
They tried to murder Saphira because she thought she was a monster.
Is Saphira not one of us? Are we not monsters to them and they monsters to us, Drukan? There's deep philosophical arguments here. I just feel like you're not addressing. What is a monster?
Meanwhile,
Drukan?
Annabelle, you
You
can
are a monster.
see floating in the water. You see what is clearly the machete of your fallen lover. Or wannabe
Does it look
lover.
nice?
It is mangled.
Annabelle's gonna ignore it.
She moves on quickly.
She don't need no man like that.
So are you guys continuing to move forward while Lucifer holds them in place?
Have the lizard people apologized?
As one of them goes to say, I am sorry for attacking your big blobby friend, in the middle of the sentence, Pike decapitates it. And it falls into the water dead.
Right. Well, there's one of you left. You should probably be quick on the apologies.
Sorry. You see its tail curl up under its legs, and it's like, sorry.
Right, now run. I'll let it go and hope he runs off.
He
I
runs
attack him.
directly in the path they had pointed to.
How healthy does this guy look?
This guy looks perfectly healthy.
Okay.
Dead man running.
And he
Is-
dives into the water right as the fog starts, about 20 feet in front of you.
Ooh.
And
Golden
disappears under the
opportunity.
water and into the fog.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's the way to spend the morning.
I really hope this doesn't come back to bite us, guys. I mean, usually every time we let one of them get away, it always comes back to haunt us.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I just want Drukan to remember this moment. The moment he signed all of our deaths.
I love how Drukan is always blamed for shit. It's always Drukan's fault.
Uh-huh. All right. He's just going to shake his head and then start walking towards the castle,
I'm gonna follow.
trudging through the mud.
So you guys move forward, maybe another 5 minutes moving forward, and you can see to the left, it looks like, first of all, the land does kind of soften up, and the water is no longer 2 feet deep. You're now walking in mud. And you can see like some bushes that clearly are covering like a dirt mound, and it looks like there's like a tunnel down in there. And that's to your left. To the right, you can see definitely is a clear path of scorched trees and shrubbery, and there's not a bunch of overgrowth. And it's a clear path as far as you can see, which right now the fog isn't as thick, and it goes about 50 feet before you can't see real well anymore. You start making your way down that direction. And you're traveling this way for a good while. You see all sorts of different types of footprints. You looks like crocodile footprints here and there. You see what looks like like large frog footprints. You see what looks like boot footprints. What were you gonna say, Annabelle?
Can I? So I don't know if we can like retroactively make it. I'm imagining there's still spider webs kind of around everywhere, right?
No, you haven't seen any since that one spot.
Okay. Could I have picked up some of the spider webs before we left? Meant to
I
bring them
believe you
earlier.
burned it all.
Shit.
You made it very clear you were burning it all.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, I probably would have said, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm biting myself.
You
with this.
planned that for like rounds.
Yeah, literally. Okay, that's fine. I'll let it slide. If I see any spider webs, any particularly sticky looking anything for that matter, I'm gonna grab it like with like mage hand, just like yoink it.
Okay.
Saphira's gonna turn back, obviously into herself if there's not any more water to move through.
Right.
But she'd like to look at the footprints and see if perhaps she sees any like small dragon-sized footprints, like just little ones, you know.
Give me a
Maybe
nature
some-
check or a wilderness check?
Saffron size.
Nature or wilderness?
No, we know that he got kidnapped.
Dragon napped.
Yeah, that's it.
Like in that one movie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, that was exciting. So 18.
You do not see any small dragon footprints.
Okay.
You do see all sorts of other footprints, but no dragon. You see footprints that look like maybe drake footprints and lizard, like what you can tell as like a quadruped lizard, almost like a large, not drake, but similar in size, like giant lizards footprints. And you see various size frog footprints as well. Some that look like maybe they're like hopping, and some that look like they're walking, like people would. So you guys are traveling for the rest of the day on this path. Various points it changes where you're walking through water again. Fog gets real thick at times. Other times it's not. And you come up to a spot where the fog is moderate. There isn't any water. You're on like solid but slimy and muddy land. And you see what looks like a camp. And it kind of was just out of the blue. You kind of stumbled across it. And there's nobody here. There's no fire going. There's huts that look fairly decent, made of reeds out of a swamp. There are doors on all of these huts, but they actually look made kind of decent. They're not falling apart or anything like that. Not very crude.
Should we go investigate?
Do we see any of the lizard folk you said?
You don't see anybody at all.
Is there water on the ground? Like, or is it still like that, whatever feet?
No, it's dry.
Yeah, Annabelle doesn't like this at all. This is trouble written all over it.
Does one of us want to go in there and kind of look around?
Annabelle's rolling to hide right now. That's what Annabelle would do for sure. Please have a half decent. That's a 15 to hide.
To hide? Okay. Yeah, you think you hid. So what is everybody doing?
Dracan's gonna yell out in Draconic and ask if anyone is out there. He's just gonna yell out.
And then when he does that, Annabelle's gonna throw her ball bearing and then command it to do that. My name's Dracan and I'm a bad, bad, bad man.
You hear no response.
Okay. Annabelle's gonna shake
Right, that's
over and
ominous.
pick up the ball bearing and then tell it to be quiet. Then walk away again.
Okay. Dracan's gonna start walking through the village.
Okay. You're just walking past it?
Yeah, walk past it towards the castle.
Okay. So basically continue on the path. What does everybody else do?
Stealthily follow.
Be sure we don't want to go look around. There might be some goodies.
I
No?
don't know because these look like hunter huts, kinda.
Are there like any torches around? Like, is it like completely?
Do you think there's going to be something in the huts?
Outside, you don't see any torches.
Weird. Well, I mean, I guess if they have dark vision, yeah, okay.
Does it look lived in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah,
From
you
the
see
outside?
footprints all over the place. They definitely look like little lizard, like claw footprints, like four-toed claw footprints. They're kind of long and, you know, the way the feet are, with claws at it at the end. You definitely know that lizard folk live here. But yeah, there's nobody here, it seems like. But the doors are closed on all the huts, too.
I don't want to go bothering the huts.
I will ignore my chaotic impulses and I shall follow the party. Walking past it. Just like, right, and I'll go with everyone else.
You guys continue to travel. You can you come up to the edge of where the path ends, and you just see water. Now, Drukan, you have a really high passive perception, don't you?
No, it's 11.
Oh, who has the highest passive perception?
I'm 16.
Yeah, it's probably Sophia.
16.
That's probably it.
That's high enough. So, Saphira, you see off to the side, covered by some shrubs that have been laid across it. You see 2 canoes that are covered by like bushes.
Oh, hey, I guess maybe we could use those canoes to go over the water.
All right.
I don't know. I'm
Drukan's
sure.
gonna find this very suspicious and start looking for like lizard folk footprints near the canoe.
Why wouldn't the lizard
Yeah,
folk
you see a
just
bunch of them
swim?
that come here, and you can actually see that next to that there's spots where there were probably other canoes.
Okay.
Would they all take their canoes to the castle for some reason?
Maybe the guy
Is
that
there like a
survived
party
ran
going
off.
on?
Maybe the friend who ran
Who has the
away-
highest intelligence?
I think Annabelle actually.
Not it.
Annabelle has she has a 17 in intelligence. So I want to say she.
So roll an intelligence check real quick, Annabelle.
Just
As
like
everyone's
that.
like, this is stupid. Why wouldn't they just swim?
Yeah,
Let's see if
exactly.
something jogs in memory.
Ooh, that's a 3 on the roll, man.
Yeah, no,
That's
it makes
6.
perfect sense. Why would creatures
Oh,
that can
shit.
swim no problem take canoes? That's what you're thinking.
Mm.
Maybe they have like slaves with them that can't swim.
Oh,
Maybe they had
I
to
know.
bring stuff with them.
Maybe the cultists were in the boats.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The cultists are
What?
using the boats, and they're having the lizard folk pull it.
What the heck?
I mean, though, like,
Something straight out of a villain's backstory. My whole life I was forced to pull a canoe.
Yeah,
So you guys are pulling a canoe out?
yeah.
So
Okay.
just kill us already.
So as you pull the canoe out of the shrubs and you set it in the water, you guys start loading into it. This canoe starts taking water on immediately.
Yeah,
This one
Annabelle's
clearly
gonna
has a leak.
all right, well, how far across is this that we have to go?
You can't see to the other side.
Annabelle's gonna stand up.
And this water right here is about 5 feet deep already.
Yeah,
It's almost like a
Annabelle's
big
getting
drop
out.
off.
Okay. So Annabelle's standing outside of the canoe. She's gonna point to Pike and be like, "You swim." Gonna point to Paul or Saphira and be like, "You turn into something that can swim, and then I'll make an ice bridge for everyone else."
I don't trust this for some reason.
Don't trust it either.
Hey, Drew Can, you want to take the ice bridge?
Drew
Test it
Can
out.
He can totally trust you.
Drew Can
Oh my
is
God.
literally in the heaviest armor possible.
Yeah.
He cannot swim. He can't think of anything else that would work. Pike's strong, but he's not that strong, you know? So unless you can fly, Drew Can.
I mean, I can swim in the armor, just not for a long time.
What the heck? How strong are you?
Strong enough to swim in heavy armor.
Okay, I guess it's an answer.
How's
I'm
the
gonna
other
get in the
boat?
water and look around.
That's
So it
probably a good
gets
idea.
deep real quick when you get in there. The shore is like 4 foot deep, and it goes to like 10 foot deep in no time.
Annabelle is going to make
Give
herself
me a
a nice
perception
little
check.
Okay.
Pike.
Okay. I do have disadvantage. That would be after my modifier, a 0.
Oh. It is very hard for you. Do you have dark vision?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can't see shit. It's a murky thing. It's dark. It's getting
Dang,
dark
great.
outside. You can't see anything. You have a drift globe, though. Are you using that?
Can it go in the water?
Yeah, it stays within 30 feet of you.
Okay. I think let's see. I can also.
You could basically be an anglerfish if you wanted to be.
I was literally about to say that.
So let me check one thing. You said it was murky and dark.
Yeah, it's dark outside, anyways. So
Okay.
being underwater is not helping.
Okay. Gotcha.
But as you're underwater, you can feel creatures swimming up. They kind of like rub up against you. Multiple different
Okay.
creatures.
All right.
Little tiny like fish and things like that. Which you would think, based on the amount of smaller creatures that have swam up around you, there's probably larger things out here too, because there's plenty of food for them.
Okay.
Do you need more light to see?
I mean, if the drift globe can go in there, then I should be able to see.
Yeah, you can see a bunch
Okay.
of fish and things like that.
Okay.
Crayfish, just all sorts of good food sources. But with your low perception, you don't come across anything of note. You see a couple sunken canoes.
Hmm.
So Icebridge it is.
Is it still foggy?
Yes.
Okay. How far can we like see out?
When it's daytime and no light restrictions, maybe 40 feet. So at
Okay,
worst,
so-
you can see about 25 feet. At best,
Oh.
about 50 feet.
So not very far.
Nope.
Are there like spider webs above us? Can we see that?
You can't tell, especially since it's nighttime.
Well, I mean, if it's like a lake, like it won't be any trees or anything, so it should be okay, right?
No spider webs here.
Annabelle is gonna make herself a little like ice chair thing, like a roller coaster seat, I guess,
Okay.
and then just float herself up, because
Yeah.
I can move in any direction, including up.
Yep.
She's gonna go up.
Yeah, you're on your ice throne
Yeah, ice throne, exactly.
because you're a princess, pretty princess.
Yeah, animals were like, I'm good to go whenever, guys. Whatever you want to do is fine.
There is one
So
other
there's-
canoe.
So there's one more canoe.
Well, let's at least try out the canoe.
I would like to inspect the canoe to see if it's
And eat.
yeah, if it's good to go.
Do you
Doesn't-
do you have any skills with carpentry or ship type vehicles?
Well, I was
No,
about
I'm
to
just
say,
looking to see if there's holes in it.
Do we have any pirates or anything? Oh, okay.
Well,
Just give me an intelligence check.
That is a dirty 20.
It looks good to you.
Okay.
And
Saphira.
you notice there are 3 sets of oars. So there are 6 oars. This is a pretty big canoe. I'm
What's
sorry, I
the,
shouldn't say a canoe. It is a flat bottom boat. How about that? Sorry, not a
what's the canoe made out of?
wood.
Okay. Is it like or is there like moss and stuff growing on it?
It's got some mold on the side, but only in spots. It doesn't look too bad.
Sure. Why doesn't Saphira just use like Druidcraft to use the mold and kind of like seal
Well,
it?
I was wondering, I was just looking at that, wondering if I could do something like that.
You want to reinforce the bottom?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so Druidcraft is usually just sort of like a minor, sensory effect, or, you can sort of make minor changes to like plants or something like that. So I was actually kind of wondering if I could do something like that.
Yeah, you can
Um,
use the shrubbery and whatever you need to do.
okay.
You do that. The canoe seems to float on the water just fine. Does not seem to take on water like the last one.
So how many seats are there, did you say?
So there are 3 sets of oars. It is a I shouldn't have said canoe. It is a flat bottom boat. It's probably it would be wide enough that you could do 2 side by side. There are 3 benches, so you could fit 6 people in it. However, there's also like a extended part on the back with plenty of room to throw like your gear right there.
So are we all thinking of getting into this canoe, or like basically I'm just asking Pike if he plans on getting into the canoe, or if, okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-mm.
I didn't think so. I was just wondering.
Pike likes the water.
Well, in that case, I guess there's just like 3 of us who can get in the canoe, and
Okay.
you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Annabelle's gonna float right above this canoe, like 10 feet above it.
10 feet above it?
10 feet above it.
All right. Annabelle is 10 feet above the canoe.
I mean, don't write it.
I will not be at an oar spot that is directly below where Annabelle is hovering. Just for the record, I would like it to be known that I am like either forwards or backwards if she falls.
Are you doing this with shape water?
Yeah.
With shape water. Okay. Okay. Pike is in the water. Are you behind the boat, like helping push it? Or are you just swimming?
No, because I think there's something in here. I don't need to be trying to push the boat. So I'm going to be. I'm going to be like 10 feet ahead of the boat with the drift globe in the water.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm assuming Drukan is for sure paddling.
Yep.
Okay. Saphira and Lucifer, are you guys also paddling then with the other 2 sets?
I will, as soon as we are ready to embark, cast Enhance Ability on myself and choose Bull Strength, so I have advantage on strength checks. And then, yes, I will battle.
Okay.
I will also paddle. I'm gonna try and pick a spot at the front though, so that I can try and like look out as far as I can.
Okay. Saphira's in the front. Okay. All right, and your passive perception is 16. Okay. 1 second.
I'm so afraid of what's going to happen.
So you guys start rowing. It becomes pitch black outside. So those of you who can't see in the dark can't see anything other than the drift globe underwater ahead of the boat, which is kind of helping guide you guys. And I'm sending a message to you, Pike.
Would we like some more light?
I don't know. Would you guys?
That might be helpful, but at the same time, at the moment, there's only one beacon for something to see, hopefully, and that's the drift globe and not us on the boat.
For some reason, I feel like we don't have the home field advantage.
So I have this spell, but the light is exceptionally bright. So it would, you know, we would be able to see. I guess if something shows up, I'll cast it. How about that?
Oh, by the way, Pike, this is very cold salt water. Just so you know, this is not fresh water.
What the?
Oh, good stuff.
I just want to make sure you know.
I will also hold my action for for control flames to double the brightness of whatever Saphira is going to do.
Oh, if something shows up like and is attacking people, I'm just gonna cast daylight
Okay.
Oh,
so we can
Okay.
all see. So it's
I,
not anything exceptionally exciting.
so
But
it's not fire based then, is it? It's just like light, right? Okay.
no, I'm just thinking at least then we'd be able to see.
Okay. In that case, Annabelle's just gonna like strike a match and just like keep it kind of burning.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Man.
Okay. I'm going to pop out of the water
Okay.
and tell everyone that 2 boats are headed this way.
Alrighty.
What if
And
what if you put the drift globe out and get in this boat and then we all be really, really quiet?
Saphira, as he says that and you're saying that back, you actually can see each boat has a torch on it and it's coming into view, coming around by around some trees.
How close is it?
It's still far away.
How give me like a foot, like a foot amount.
What is your perception? Your passive perception?
12.
You don't
Are
even
you
see
gonna
it.
attack them?
Oh shit.
Annabelle doesn't even see it.
Okay. Let me know when Annabelle sees it.
Okay, so guys, were these people at the castle? Were we intending on killing all of them? I just,
I mean, if they're cultists, then yes.
He who throws the first stone.
But they said that they had hired the bullywogs and lizard folk, so I don't think we need to kill them.
We also did decapitate one of the lizard folk, and then let the other
Yeah.
one go for some reason.
Well, there was 3 of them, and I don't know what happened.
I thought there was only 2.
The torch is now come into sight for you, Annabelle. They're about 50 feet away for you now.
Perfect.
who's on the boat though? Can we tell?
Is the drift
Like,
globe still going?
Annabelle.
It's in the water. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put it out. I'm not going to put it out in front of our boat, like to the side, like at an angle, so they would see it over to the side as opposed to right directly in front of them.
And it's still underwater? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Can we
Annabelle-
tell who's on the boat before Annabelle starts doing something?
It's dark. You can tell, Saphira, it looks like you can see 5 lizard folk in each boat.
Oh,
Okay, so
I
this
can't-
might.
it's not enough for me. I can't
This-
do it.
But I do not notice this, do I? That's too bad.
What's your perception? It's like 10, isn't it?
What passive
Yeah.
perception? Oh, it's lower than that.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Uh,
You just know there's boats.
yeah, and I'm underwater, so.
So Annabelle, being paranoid as hell, much like I am right now. The tensions are high. Intimate death. I'm still like worrying about the one guy we let run away. As soon as Annabelle sees those flames within 60 feet of her, she's going to use the first part of.
Oh, they were within
control.
60 feet already.
Oh, I know.
They were within
She's
50.
And how long did you say these boats were?
Probably like 12 feet long.
Okay.
Enough for 3 rows of people and like cargo.
Okay.
Like not a
So
ton of cargo, but like maybe like a chest or 2.
Annabelle is going to use control flame to expand the flame from the torch onto the first 5 feet of the boat, lighting it on fire.
Wait, you're lighting your friend's boat on fire or theirs?
No.
Their
boat's
boat.
on fire.
Oh, okay. So you guys see whatever. So these 2 boats come around the way. You see the Saphira, and they continue to get closer, and they're kind of heading your way. They seem to have seen the drift globe. They start maneuvering to go like way out of the way to like avoid you guys and to avoid the drift globe. And then all of a sudden, you just see this flame erupt on the front of the. Now, would this travel from your match to it? I would assume Control Flame would do that.
It's going from their own torch to the
Oh,
boat.
okay. That makes more sense. So you see the
And
torch light it up. Okay, that makes sense to me.
And
Okay.
it's just somatic components. So like there's no like verbal
Yep,
anything. I
that's
just
fine.
wave my hand.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. So the boat catches on fire. As soon as it does, those lizard men jump off into the water. The other boat starts paddling harder. Again, it's almost like it's trying to avoid the drift globe. And it's going completely around. You can kind of see it fading in and out because it's going like there's a bunch of trees between you and them on that side. And it's like further out in the swamp now, trying to go around it. With that, I guess we'll roll for initiative. And we'll see what happens there. Hey, I got an 8.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Everyone type it in the side and we'll go with
Yeah, I
it.
was about to say, are we doing this verbally or are we doing it?
Nope, it's
hand-on?
easier when it's typed for me. Okay, Lucifer, what do? You see this big flame erupt. You can tell a boat just caught on fire.
So we're not being attacked.
Correct. Not
And the
yet.
other boat is ignoring us.
It doesn't even see you, it looks like. Right? Or no, you're using lights too, aren't you, Saphira? Weren't you using a light? Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, so
no,
you
I
guys had
said
no
if
light.
something like attacked us or
Yeah.
whatever, then I would.
Yeah,
do
so
it.
yeah, no, they don't even see you.
Then I will hold my action of casting Eldritch Blast should something attack us.
Okay. Annabelle. It's your turn.
I'm okay. So you said it was dark, right? Like or
Yeah,
at least
it's nighttime.
dusk.
It is
Okay,
nighttime
it's
now.
nighttime, okay.
Yep.
Can we like? And you said that one of the boats of lizard folk kind of jumped into the water, but the other ones didn't.
Yeah,
right?
5 lizard folk jumped into the water.
Okay, and I'm imagining we can't really see those lizard folk, right? They're kind of
No,
like in the
nobody
margins.
can, not even
Okay.
Pike.
Okay, not even Pike. Okay.
Remember too, there's like trees throughout this swamp.
Is
that-
there? Shit.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of places for them to get cover, even if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I see. what you're
But it
saying.
really limits your visibility even underwater, even with light.
Can we see any of the trees?
I mean, yeah, you can see trees. You don't see any spider webs though.
Okay. Can we see like any figures on the other boat, or is it kind of?
Yeah, they got a torch, so you can see there are clearly what it seems like 5 more lizard folk on the other boat.
Okay, and is that boat on fire as well, or is it just the one?
No, you just set the one you said.
Okay, that's fair. I guess I'll set the other one on fire.
Okay.
the
Yeah,
same
so you see the
fashion.
torch engulf that boat with fire, and once again the lizard folk just jump into the water.
Okay, and it looked like they were avoiding the drift globe, right?
Yes.
I think that's all I can. A bonus action hide, I guess, to the best of my ability.
Aren't you floating 10 feet in the air?
I know that's kind of what I'm at. Like I can't.
On top
I
of
have-
ice or something, or water?
Yeah, I can change.
You're like
the color of
surfing in the
ice.
swamp with water.
So I'll like make the ice like black so you can't like really see it at night, I guess. But if they have dark vision, I don't really know if that makes a difference. I don't know. I rolled a 17 on the stealth check. Do with that information what you will, but I can't really think of it. I got nothing else to use a bonus action on. Like I can't really think anything.
I'm imagining Annabelle doing the Naruto thing where they hold up the sheet to hide themselves.
Yeah, imagine that if that works for you.
Okay. It was my
Sneaky
turn.
jutsu.
You guys don't know. You don't see any of the
What the hell?
lizard folk. You see 2 boats on fire. And it is now Drukan's turn.
What happened to my screen?
Drukan.
You made the ice black around you.
Drukan's gonna yell out in Draconic, "Are you all right?" as loud as he can.
You hear back, "Hey, come help us! Our boat's caught on fire!"
He's gonna look back to the other three, and kind of mutter to the Saphira and Lucifer. Do you want to try and see if we can earn brownie points with whoever we're saving?
Question.
I mean, sure. I don't know. I mean,
All right,
I
let's
don't.
start to row the
I
boat
don't
in
know
the
that I
direction.
want to get into a huge fight right now in the middle of the night. You know?
That's why I'm thinking we paddle our boat over a bit and see who we can rescue and try to convince them not to fight us.
Yeah, especially if we're supposed to be kind of like, nondescript.
And so he's kind of slowly paddling over in the direction of the burning boats.
Okay.
You
Is
go really
Annabelle
bad or really
staying
good?
above the boat while you guys paddle that way? Are you still there, Annabelle?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure what the heck happened to my camera, but
That's all right.
yeah, I think Annabelle would maintain kind of
Floating above
sentry
the boat.
duty over the boat. She'd have her like arrow at the ready, more than likely, just in case anything
Okay.
went wrong. But yeah,
Pike, you see the boat change directions and start to go towards where the lizard men jumped in the water.
Oh, where our boat is going towards there?
Yeah, it starts paddling that way.
Okay, so I maneuver the drift globe at a distance. I'm trying to look to see how well these guys are swimming.
They seem to be swimming pretty well.
Okay.
And you judge that based on the lack of splashing, and it just feels like the current of the water is pretty smooth. They're still like 30 feet away, but yeah.
And I probably barely, if I heard anything, it was mumbled.
Yes.
Whatever Drew
You
Cannon
definitely
said,
heard conversation above from both directions.
Okay, so I'm going to move the drift globe sort of in that direction, but not get too close.
When the drift globe starts to move that direction a little bit, Drew you can hear in Draconic, "It's coming after us! It's gonna get us!"
I want to look to Saphira and tell her to tell Pike telepathically to redirect the ball away from the lizard men.
Done.
Does Pike
Right.
listen to Saphira?
They're scared of it. Keep it away from them.
If we're going for brownie points, I have an idea.
We could save them from the globe.
Yes. I'm just gonna
That's right. We were warned of will-o-wisp in the swamp. They might think it's a will-o-wisp.
You can have inspiration, Drew
Ah, nice.
So I'm just gonna start yelling, "Back, foul beast, back!" And then just start shooting Eldritch Blast, but purposely missing the drift globe. I just want to make it look like I'm driving it back.
Yes, you can see the water start splashing around where the drift globe is.
is there still fire available?
Yeah, the boats are on fire. They're going to be
Okay.
burning for a bit before they sink.
Annabelle's gonna really lean into this and animate one of the flames to look like an octopus. And go crazy, swing at where the lizard people are, consume the boat.
Well, you can't
with its
see the
beak.
lizard people.
Okay,
There's no
well,
light near them.
Where their sounds came from, I guess.
Okay.
Really,
Your
and
perception
they're-
sucks, though, so you have no idea.
12 is above average. What are you talking
Sucks
about?
ass. All right, so
Literally second best in the party.
that doesn't mean shit. Everyone sucks ass. Look, most parties have a guy with 25 passive perception at this point. At
And
level
that would take
9,
the fun
level
out of the
8.
game. So
So,
you're-
Saphira,
agree.
what's your message to Pike?
Oh, my message to Pike was to move the globe away from them. because they're scared of it.
Do you say them or do you say lizard people?
I probably said them, but I should say lizard people. And then as this new plan unfurls with us trying to attack the globe, I will also relay some of that information to Pike too and say, hey, we're gonna pretend to save them from the globe. Go along with it. That's probably all I'm gonna say.
She never said lizard people.
This borders on a betrayal of trust.
Like, no, I just
And
don't
Annabelle
think
would
that,
know.
like, Saphir is not, look, okay. I don't feel like as an individual, Pike wants all the details in life. Like, he's, you know, he just wants a general outline of
He just
what's
wants to
going
know
on.
what he's told to do.
Summary.
Yeah, like just general idea. That's how I feel Pike is, you know,
That is their
assertive
dynamic.
as a person.
That is
Yeah.
the dynamic Paula wish her and I had. She just tells me what to do.
I'm just amazed that Paul is so forgiving to these people after they blatantly attacked her.
I don't know if it's the
unprovoked.
same ones.
I mean, it seems sort of like a mix-up, but also I would have killed them if Pike didn't. She felt good, you know, like somebody was like, oh, defending her, so she's okay now. That's why.
Yeah, I move the drift globe away from them and like sink it into the water so it sort of disappears. I can turn that thing off, can I? No? Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay, I'll shut it off.
Okay. It shuts off.
Okay.
Okay. You killed it in Draconic. Thank you. We are indebted to you. And the lizard.
You're welcome.
The lizard
We're
men
trying
start
to get-
swimming to your boat.
All right.
They get there within 6 seconds.
He's going to see them coming up to the side of the boat. Goes,
All 10 of
we were
them.
trying to, yeah, we don't have enough room for all of you.
That's okay. We're getting close to home. We just got to swim like another mile. We can swim the rest of the way, but thank you for taking care of that. I don't know what happened. Our boat caught on fire. Our boats. That was weird.
Right. That was crazy.
There's
Where
that
you guys come
fire elemental thing over there that's attacking.
Right. Those
We were
things
on
are
our way
just...
to the castle. Should we stay at go back with you to your village then?
No, you can't stay with us, but you could continue. I mean, you're going to be. You can stay near our camp, but you can't stay at our camp.
Dracan's going to
There is some dry land. I mean, it is muddy, but you can stay there.
Okay.
Plenty of humans and stuff have stayed there before, so you can sleep there.
Stuff.
Well, you know, the
Dracan-
horned creatures, what do they call it? Tieflings. We've seen dwarves. We've seen all sorts of, you know, things other than humans. But Drukan, this armored guy, he's clearly a human. What are you, little girl? Why are you floating above the boat?
Well,
Don't talk
Actually,
to the
hold on.
little girl.
Dracan-
Don't talk to the little girl.
I'm a young lady.
I told you not to talk to the little girl.
Dracan doesn't look exactly human. He's got silvery skin with scale patches on his cheeks.
It's dark. They don't have dark
Yeah,
vision.
he's got a bad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Lizard folk don't have dark vision, by the way.
So where are you lizard folk coming from?
The castle.
So-
We were delivering, I guess, well, you guys know. We're just done with our delivery.
Oh, we just arrived today. We didn't see anyone at I guess your village?
Well, yeah, we're all working.
Okay.
That's normal.
Oh, well, this is our first time here, so we have no idea what the general day-to-day thing for you guys is.
They didn't tell you at the roadhouse?
No, I don't think anyone told us.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of late for you guys to be traveling.
lacking in staffing over there, and
Well, yeah, come sleep, and then in the morning you can hop on and take the next trip over.
Okay. That seemed good to you guys. We'll cancel our castle trip and go back to their village and rest up.
Yeah, we'll just transfer our Airbnb stay for the night from the castle to their village. We'll be all set.
Oh, in the morning,
Probably-
don't worry. There'll be more to
No.
travel with you, too. It'll be great. You'll be fine.
Oh, that sounds like
Usually
so much
first thing in the
fun.
morning, that's like when they send the new people. So you'll have a bunch of new guys going with you. You'll be fine.
All right.
Right.
So like I hate to be too intrusive here, but
Do you speak Draconic, Annabelle?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure because you're talking and I'm like, do they understand you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mean to be too intrusive here, but what exactly are you tasked with?
What are you talking about?
Well, I just don't want our task to be confused with yours. So I'd just like to be clear and upfront.
You guys are funny. We'll see you back at the village. And they like dive under the water and start swimming away like it was a rhetorical, ridiculous question.
Are there still the ones that climbed up into our boat there?
Nobody climbed in the boat. They just kind of
Oh, okay.
surrounded it and came up and were holding on to the side. And then they went back underwater and went towards their village.
All right. I'm gonna look up at Annabelle and go, this might be a good chance to, slit some throats in the night.
Drukan, are you supporting the murder of innocents? Oh,
Not the
my
lizards, but the
goodness.
other people that show up.
Drukan! I will not be a hired assassin for you. How dare
All right,
you
anyone else
tempt a
wanna hire
young
them?
lady?
I'm actually curious if they had anything on their boats.
The boats
I
have
can
sunk
ask
now
Pike.
at this point.
Pike could retrieve it though.
Let's say bike out for a little excursion.
He could try.
You're muted.
If that's what they want me to do, I can take the drift globe out there.
Yeah, do a investigation check.
Was Pike just vibing that whole time? Just like chilling underwater?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, you find
Ooh.
nothing. You can't even find the remnants of. You find boats.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's those boats, but it wasn't.
You know, tonight's gonna be a great night to use Lehman's tiny hut. That's all. I'm
So
saying.
you guys get back to the camp. You're able to set up Lehman's tiny hut. They show you where to go, and they go straight to their own huts and go to sleep. Everyone gets a long rest. We will pick up next session, first thing in the morning, with whoever the first person to wake up is. Do you guys do watches throughout the night?
Annabelle could be. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
not
we
above
should.
that life.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so inside of Lehman's tiny hut, you guys do watches. Just tell me who the last person is, and that way I know.
I mean, Drukan's got shit perception, so
The last
But he is
person
one of
might
the
actually
people.
have some sunlight.
I think it should be Drukan because there's this like notorious inside joke of Drukan letting people get ferociously murdered while he's on watch and literally could not care less about it.
Drukan,
all right, he's
the
gonna
last
take
watch?
first watch then.
First watch.
Yeah.
All
right, who's
take
the last?
watch? I'll take
Okay.
last.
Last is
Lucifer coming in clutch.
okay. All right. So Lucifer's the last watch. We will pick up next session directly in the morning with Lucifer's watch ending. With that, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Links to all these guys is in the description below. We will see you guys next time. Game on.